and inhaled. I'm sure that was very
What am I
pleasant for
doing?
everyone.
Yeah, I think it might have been.
Where are we gonna? Yeah.
Already broken.
Very important
And there goes all our
question.
viewers.
Yes.
Are
All
we
three?
using profanity?
Yes.
Sure. Yes.
Hell yeah!
And alcohol.
Profanity and
good.
alcohol. It's
Yeah.
already going to start out great.
Hashtag what's he said.
Well, welcome to the first episode of Mayhem and Misfits. What? So, how about we go around the table and introduce ourselves? Who wants to go first?
I can start. I am Maris. I am fabric alchemist on the internets and at the conventions. I do cosplay and with this person. in
Cosplay's
fact.
cool.
Yes. And I am playing Laura Toscobble. She is a halfling archaeologist who has been journeying across Faerun trying to search for the great halfling empire, which is definitely a thing. And just nobody talks about it. And it's really disappointing. And there is evidence out there. And we're going to find it.
Pyramids built for the halfling motherships.
Yes.
They once ruled the world.
Yes. They're little. They're little.
So Maris is playing herself.
I'm playing myself.
Very small.
I'll go next now that I've already sassed the person next to me. Hi guys.
She's my
The
assistant.
microphone off my head. My name's Lauren. Random Tuesday on the internet. At Random Tuesday on Twitter / Random Tues on the Twitch. And I also the Twitch.
The Twitch.
As opposed to all of the other ones. I also do cosplay with this one sometimes, because apparently we're nerds.
The
Says
best
hashtag
kind.
Watsy staff.
Yeah. Hashtag what's his name.
Hashtag murder girls. Hashtag Disney princesses. Hashtag everything.
It's great. And what I was going to say, I'm playing Emmeline Davies, and she's a druid, only she's never left the city. She grew up there, so she's very good with animals that are mostly rats and pigeons. But she can talk to them, and it's great. And now she's working for this little halfling. I suppose I probably shouldn't use little. Is that derogatory? Am I not allowed to say that?
I think you're sweet. It's okay.
Okay. And I'm helping her because I'm very good at getting into small spaces.
Yes. Even smaller than me for some strange reason.
Don't tell her I turn into a rat. She's kind of afraid of them.
Did someone say rats?
No, there's no rats.
Okay.
And you're human. Okay.
I am human. I am human. A human urchin.
I'll go next. I am Liz Smith. Damn it, Liz on the internet. Damn it _Liz on Twitter. I work for Wizards of the Coast. Let's just say that. We were
Hashtag
playing
Watsy.
D&D and hashtag Watsy staff. Okay. Got that out of there. Not an endorsement, blah, blah, blah. I am here as an individual person who's a gamer and not as an official representative of the company. Blah, blah, blah. Hashtag Watsy staff.
Okay. Asterisk mark fine print.
now that we've gotten that out of the way, my character is Kava, the Ruiner Prosecco. She is a dragonborn paladin. Oh my gosh, you guys, she is very excited because this is her first actual going out and doing an adventure with real adventurer people. She just graduated from paladin school, and while she was doing her internship, she met this one who was stealing, but then found out her sister's super famous.
It's not technically stealing if they're not using it.
That's not true.
At that moment.
Law is important.
We
and
really did need that book.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't break the rules, but I bent the rules this one time because I want to be a dancer. Don't tell my parents. They're really upset about it. It's a whole thing. But her sister is super famous, so I'm excited to be on this adventure. Yeah.
We're just going in a line. It's
Yeah.
your turn now.
Hey everyone, I'm Jessica Marzipan, your favorite almond-coated confection. All right, that's it. That's all I have to say. I didn't make a character.
Yeah, we're good here. We're done.
She
Game
just showed
over.
up.
I just showed up. No one invited me. I just came here.
We just found her wandering
Yeah.
around
I was just
cafe
like-
box, just dragged her into this room behind a bookshelf.
You know what? I can only go so many Mondays without playing an RPG and derailing everything. Just kidding. I'm follow the rules.
I
Rules.
don't, so don't worry about it. Done. Did we just become best friends?
I am Clementine Orger Squish. I am a pixie. This is how tall I am. This tall.
this tall. I am drunk. I am a barbarian. I squish you like ogres. Do not call me tiny. I got kicked off a pirate ship because of this one, so now I am her ward. I live in her pockets.
Don't live in my pockets. You keep climbing in there, and I tell you to get out.
They so warm.
All right. I'm Anna Geeks. AnnaGeeks.com is the best way to find my Twitch channel. That's pretty much all I do these days. Also, worst name on Twitch.tv, because I'm not actually Anna Geeks on Twitch, because it's complicated. It's complicated. But
Tell
I
us
am
about it.
Oh, don't get me started. We'll be here all night. I'm playing Gwynceris Chendo, a half-elf bard, and while it is true that Lauren's character, Emmeline, is my little half-sister, or my little sister, as I like to think of her,
I'm not that much shorter than
I'm
her.
really not famous. I did, however, get us kicked off that pirate ship, though.
Pick me up.
You're a pixie. You can fly.
I am so tired.
I'm Greg Bilsland. I used to work on Dungeons and Dragons, not WotC staff.
Hashtag what's
Hashtag.
Side note, anyone has a
what's
copy of
that?
the player's manual, his name's in the front, so whenever we don't like a rule, we yell at him.
And I just say I didn't.
Hashtag
That I had nothing to do with that
blame Greg.
rule.
Hashtag blame
I only
Greg.
had. I only was only involved in the good rules.
Oh,
Smackdown.
And yeah, so in addition to working on D&D, I've been putting together Davida Lutz with Eric, our illustrious DM there, and I am playing Harold Glimmerswick, an 80-year-old human wizard. Oh, sorry, not wizard. We don't say that. Illusionist. And I have been studying for the past 60 years what it takes to be an adventurer, and seeing these people just wandering around on the streets and looking like adventurers, I figured I'd just tag along. And it turns out they're going to this town that has a fascinating arcane object, so I thought, well, if this is an adventure, I'll go along. Wait for me!
Who are you?
He's a wizard. It's really great, you guys. He's gonna join
Oh,
our
great.
group.
Illusionist.
I think he's following us.
Illusionist.
Illusionist.
But you know what?
Sorry,
We
I'm
come across a lot of arcane lore. We really could use your knowledge and your experience.
Oh,
This
I've
is
got
great to
plenty
have
of
you along.
knowledge. Yes, yes. All those books I studied that are all truthful. Definitely. Everything you read is 100% accurate.
Did you study at campus?
Just
You
like
can read?
Facebook. Wait, what?
You can
Everything on
read?
the
I've read that book.
books is true.
It's just a book of faces.
Yes. Like the walls in the.
It's
the-
what they sketch your picture of before they put you in jail. They put your picture in the book.
That's how it
Very
works, yeah.
talented sketcher, that one.
And I'm Eric Benson, and I am your DM.
What?
Who?
Who?
Some guy. I
Who
don't
let
know.
you
I just walked in and he put a mic on my head, so.
Wait, I thought Liz was the GM.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm just here to play poker.
What are we doing tonight?
Well, we're getting drunk.
We're getting
Yay.
all
Oh.
drunk. What?
If
I mean,
there were
what?
once rails, we are now not on them.
Yeah. Welcome to Derailing 101.
Yay.
Woo!
You're all level 2 now.
I thought only some of us were level 2 from having helped set up the lights.
Mm,
I have this many.
you're like
level two
you're
plus.
2.5.
Level 2
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay.
Negotiation.
Yes. That's how it works.
Didn't even have to roll persuasion.
So, everyone, you've been traveling along the high road for about a couple days now. And it's approaching evening time. And you come along a signpost that has 3 arrows on it. One pointing back to Daggerford, where you were coming from. One to Waterdeep. And then one to Nightstone. And Laura, you are particularly thrilled about this because being a connoisseur of luxury inns, you know that Nightstone is renowned for the bedding in the inn at the inn there, and that Morak Urgray has always can give out some lucrative adventuring opportunities.
It is very true. After many nights sleeping with my many distant relations of the hobbits or halflings around the.
That got dark.
Yeah, wait a second.
Wait, what?
I don't think dark is the word.
Bow.
Well, we just got that mature rating.
Start it off.
Yeah. Halfling homes are they're full
They're
of
really
wonderful
hard
stories.
to fit into.
They are. I mean, even as a halfling, they're hard to fit into because there are so many halflings in every family. So it's nice to enjoy a comfortable inn when we have a chance. And I
I
think
can just sleep outside. It's cheaper.
no, you should enjoy this. This is as my new employee. This is my treat. You can get the feather bed in Nightstone Inn.
Adventurers are supposed to stay in taverns. I read it in a book.
But
You
I have
can-
a feather already. It's in my hat.
Think about millions of feathers.
Trust me, you can pay for the room. She won't sleep in it.
Anybody else want it?
I mean, if we're just giving it away. Like, I'll jump on that one for you. We can have a slumber party.
Well, then I think I've heard a bit about this Nightstone. It has a some object in it called the Nightstone. Yes, that's
Is
right.
it
Yes.
a knight made out of stone?
Like a night. Well, I don't know actually. It could be.
Like, is it knight as in? But I don't really know how to spell. But I've been told there are two different knights because there's the knight and then there's a knight.
I believe it's the night, as in the time of day that you put your head down on a pillow and sleep
So
in
you
a
mean
feather
nighttime?
bed. Yes.
The time of night.
Yes.
I mean, but a Nightstone with a person knight really makes a lot more sense because if it was
Yeah.
like you'd carve a person out of a knight, why
How
would
do you,
anybody name a
like-
stone after knight?
Why would maybe it looks like the sky? Maybe it's actually just a pond and
yes,
someone got very confused. That happened to me one time when I was a rat.
This
I
is
mean,
too
that happened to me
cerebral
one
for me.
time.
I want to smash. I want to break. Can I break it?
I don't
Break?
know.
Not yet.
Does it break?
They might be, take
I mean,
offense to
many
that,
things
but
break. That's definitely something I've experienced. Many things
I don't know
break.
if that's something we're supposed to do.
We'll find you
Well,
something
maybe
to break.
we'll
Maybe
find
not yet,
things
but
on the
we'll
way
find
that
you
you
something
can
to break.
smash. I'm
I mean,
sure.
I'm willing to try.
You can
Well,
smash
I
that sign right there if you wish.
Oh, please don't.
Fine.
I mean, nobody needs to go to Waterdeep anyway. It is a silly place.
Last I heard, it got crushed.
I heard there are a lot of lords there.
Hello, on to Nightstone then. I think that sounds great. Yeah, grand. We're on an adventure.
Yay, adventures.
So no, you're paying me. It's fine. Wait, what are you paying me in again?
Love.
The universal currency.
Yes.
Just a hug every night.
That's it.
You did grow up
Whatever
as an
you
urchin.
think is too costly, and then a little bit less than that.
So here is one copper piece. This is more than I could steal.
So you all decide to travel down the path towards Nightstone, and it takes about 10 miles to get there. But as you're approaching, you start to hear a bell that's incessantly ringing and just not stopping, almost like a temple, a church bell.
Or one
And
of those alarm bells that wakes you up in the morning, and you just want it to stop.
Yeah,
ringing.
incessantly.
Okay.
It's
But-
usually telling you of an incoming calamity.
Yeah. So as you
Or maybe it's the call to prayer.
it could be, but it's just they're calling for a while because you can hear this as you're treading up to the city, and when you get up to the city, you notice that there is a large moat that surrounds the entire wall area. The palisades are all surrounded by a giant moat that you can't cross. The path leads to a drawbridge that has been dropped down though.
Very convenient.
And you're pretty much at the beginning of the drawbridge. And who wants to roll me a perception?
I'll do it.
Only
Pretty good at looking
we
at
got
shit.
one person that'll get it or won't.
All right, let's do it.
Mine's only +3.
I mean, mine's +5. I'm probably
Go
the
for
best
it.
at seeing things.
I don't see anything.
16.
Okay, so you notice what looks like human tracks that are going out of the city, but smaller tracks that have been moving into the city.
Do I recognize? Can I like nature the
You can
tracks?
give me a survival if you want.
Survive. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. I'll add survival as +3 because I'm wise as shit. 10.
You think they're kind of goblinish?
They're not an animal.
They're not an animal.
You're traveling with two other smallish people. How do
Like,
they
I
relate to our
definitely
feet?
just like pick up their feet and like look at it and like it is not pixie nor halfling.
I can fit in it. Look, I'm inside of it. I'm
Definitely ruled out not pixie.
Yes.
it's bigger than me.
Are they
It might be
shoes
goblin.
or bare
Cute.
feet?
They're not. Well, they're tiny, and
They're just
a little bit of
imprints.
imprints of toes.
They might be goblins.
Goblins
But you
are what
don't-
adventurers are supposed to kill. Let's get on with it.
And
yes.
you keep hearing this bell ringing, and it's just not stopping.
I
And
assume the bell's coming from the town, right?
yeah, before you. You see 2 watchtowers at the end of the bridge, and then there's about 5 more watchtowers around the entire complex. And you see a steeple, which pretty much is where that bell is ringing, and a couple more. You can see a courtyard a little bit past the temple on the inside.
Is there anyone in the watchtowers?
No, you don't see anybody in them, but you do see chains from the drawbridge going into the watchtowers.
Bing bong.
Sure, that's
Bing
completely-
bong. Bing bong.
We should
Bing
go.
bong.
There have been enough
Bing bong.
enough towns wiped off the face of this
I don't know which is
world.
more annoying, the bell of
Bing bong.
Okay, let's go.
Check it out, you guys. This is gonna be fun. Our first real adventure together. High five. Here we go. Okay.
So-
I want to
So
go. I'm
confused.
gonna go.
I would
fucking
like some
right
fan
So-
art of the
so the
of
paladin just
Dragonborn paladin
struts
and the wizard
right in.
high-fiving.
And Kava, you see as you get in, there's the temple on the left, the giant wooden structure with a large steeple, stained glass windows, and the door, the giant doorway into it is wide open. And that's to your left. To your right, you see a little residence, a cottage, and a farm that's a little bit in front of the cottage. And directly in front of you, about 40 yards away, is a square. And in the square, you can make out a giant divot in the middle. And you see something moving in the square, but you can't really make out what it is.
Guys, we can make out in the divot. Who wants some?
And you just keep hearing
Really
ding,
feels like
dong,
tough right
you
now.
know.
Minuscule.
I want to go
Just like
check
pick
out
up a
the-
rat and hand it to you.
I think I found something evil that we need to kill. Let's go after it.
What? But you're just assuming that it's evil.
Can you do the magic thing?
Yes, illusions. All right.
No, no,
I
no,
make
no.
a
I
rabbit.
mean,
Look at it. It's popping around.
It's so
Does
cute.
anything
Look
I
happen
would
to
love-
this rabbit?
He's
Does anything
wanted
happen to this rabbit that
adventure-
is now scurrying across the courtyard thanks to Harold?
I would
No.
like to ride the rabbit into the fray.
I can't make a solid one yet. I'm sorry.
It's
I mean,
just
I
an
can turn
illusion.
into a rabbit.
So
We
Harold,
brought a wizard.
you
It's an illusion.
that can only
You-
cast the only type of magic that isn't real in this world.
But illusions are very they're powerful. You can create things that you could never create normally.
That don't exist.
You know,
Yeah. No, it's no. Not,
I tried to sit on the rabbit and I fell through.
so
'Cause
you
it
have this
doesn't
rabbit out.
exist.
What are you gonna do? Are you doing anything with it?
I'll send the rabbit hopping down the street.
Okay. So
It's our canary. We're sending like a
Our
guys-
our
Into the fray.
non-live.
you guys
Rabbit
are still
canary.
at the watchtowers, right in front of the
Yeah.
drawbridge, and you see this illusionary rabbit just hop, 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 hop into the square, and you just hear just a giant howl coming from something in the square, and then a little bit of gnawing of teeth,
Is that okay?
would think.
I make the rabbit howl.
and then you hear more howling back.
do I
Don't
recognize the
start
howling?
howling.
Sure. See what happens.
Oh, what do you want?
Do a survival.
Nat 20.
Not only do you recognize the howling,
That's it. That was my Nat 20.
you know that something, 2 wargs are feasting off of some kind of carcass in the middle of this square, and they are now focusing on that little rabbit.
Oh, there are 2 wargs in the square, and they are very hungry still.
And they're starting to circle around your rabbit. To circle around your rabbit.
Why are you looking at me? It's just an illusion.
Have the rabbit draw them away so we can see what they were going after.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, do you want me
it's a
to be
great
bait?
idea.
No, I think the rabbit's good for
No.
now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We need to do it, but maybe it isn't evil. Maybe it just. What's its motivation? Like maybe it's
We-
just hungry.
What do I know about wargs? They're
I'm a little concerned
Big
about all the
wolves.
human
Big wolves,
footprints
okay.
that
Rideable
Em
by
saw going out.
Miniature people. maybe goblins.
They're ridden by?
Could be.
Okay.
They have the possibility.
Can we kill them yet?
Well, right now, the rabbit's hopping off center stage, and the wargs are slowly following, stalking behind it.
There'll be plenty of things for you to hit momentarily.
They're eventually going to catch it, and then
So,
realize
okay.
it's an illusion.
Okay, so I want to go check out what
We
they
should
were.
go check it out.
I mean,
what
I'm-
they were eating.
Okay.
This is my little moving motion.
Begin movement.
So the paladin, as
Good
confident
position,
as she was as entering the city, struts to the center of the square. And in there's a giant 5-foot hole where something might have been. And yes.
No, continue.
And you see a couple giant rocks that have been thrown into the ground that just look completely out of place.
Archaeologist has a question. This
Sure.
5-foot hole,
Yes.
are you talking deep, width? Is it curved? Is
It's-
it straight down?
It's curved down like
Okay.
there was something there that was ripped out.
Okay.
What do the sentiment letters look like?
Right? Exactly. It
Well,
looks like there was the
Cobblestone.
pavement on
Dirt.
the concrete. Exactly. Anything below the dirt.
It's not dirt unless it's under your fingernails.
Soil.
And you
The
also
horizon.
I read a book.
Welcome to D&D with 2 archaeologists.
You are so adorable.
I'm not adorable.
No, I mean,
She will murder you.
I have a crossbow.
yeah, you do.
She will-
I mean, the crossbow's the size of her.
I start to load my crossbow. It takes my
Wait,
entire
wait,
body
wait.
to do it.
Just make sure that when you have that aimed, it's
You
not
don't want
aimed
to mess
at.
with me now.
I'm sorry. So, you know what? I will respect you and your wishes.
Stop that.
We'll find you something cute to squee over
You're
later.
supposed to be the good one.
Good one.
Yeah, but if you're
I
not
can-
good, then
oh,
what am I?
I have something cute. And I conjure a rabbit in front of her, which means that the rabbit that was over
Yeah.
there with the warg
you
disappears.
This is. Oh no.
It's cute, isn't it?
It is cute.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we
regret
should-
and you
doing
just
this.
hear a howl like the wargs don't even know what just happened, and now they run back in. You notice that they were
Ew.
feasting on a
Ew.
dog.
Aw, puppy. All right, these guys are going down.
That,
Is there
that,
anything
that,
That's what
war-
did it, right?
that warrants
If
death.
there was a
All right.
human, we'd be like, Psh.
That warrants death.
So you see 2 wargs running into the square, and they are looking a little ferocious at this point.
Do,
do you guys
do
wanna
they
do?
have a
I
rider?
want to fight because they killed a little puppy.
They don't have anybody riding on them.
Do they have riding equipment on them?
No.
Like a saddle.
Yeah, like a
There's
saddle.
technical
Like you could
words for
potentially
that.
jump on it.
Riding a rope.
No, I don't ride animals. I turn into animals.
I
Well,
have a
what if
loaded
you-
crossbow.
You do.
You should use your cute little. I mean, your crossbow.
It's
You
not cute.
it's ferocious.
Emma, perhaps you should try talking to them.
Oh, that's a thing I can do. I'm gonna try talking with the animals.
Okay, so they're charging in. They're running and running and running and running in, and
I mean, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
okay.
So for 10 minutes, I can communicate with them. What are you doing? Except it sounds more like.
Food. I want food.
Well, we're not edible.
You
And
look
then I
yummy
just-
to me.
And I'm like, send a picture of them being stabbed and shish kebabbed. Like, that's what humans do to things.
Not today.
All right, shoot him
And
with the
they-
crossbow.
I will shoot the words that sound like Batman.
Hey, this is
Are you gonna
dark
shoot
and
'em?
gritty D&D,
Okay.
alright?
Roll the hit.
I'm like, well, I mean. And then after that, I'm going to be like, I warned you. Like, you can back away now.
4.
Posturing. I'm posturing. This is how you posture at animals.
What'd you hit?
I rolled
You got to
4.
show them who's alpha.
So you pull back on this bow with all your might to load it. You put your feet up onto it and crank it back and fire it, and it goes right between one of the warg's legs and lands underneath its feet, and kind of the feathers kind of scratch its underbelly.
Well, that is embarrassing.
But you got it going in the right direction. That was good aiming,
Really
just a little
good.
higher.
You're so close. Great job. Great effort. It was great.
I'd like to hide now.
So you're gonna hide.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You can
Aren't we
get
still
behind
in
one of the
Watchtower?
big boulders that have been placed in the square. if you want.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Sure.
I mean, that's what I'm
Yeah, you can.
going for. 15.
Good, because I got a 1. So their perception is nothing. So you easily get behind one of these boulders.
I would like to attack, but it's been a while since I played D&D.
Yep.
I have 2 weapons. Does this mean I go like this?
Yep.
And I do different
What
rolls
what
for each
weapons
one?
do you have?
I have a battle axe and a scimitar.
Battle axe, you can use that one. You can't do 2-weapon fighting with it.
Scimitar is a light weapon.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, scimitar you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. Yes, slam with the battle axe.
Yeah.
The scimitar, when you roll to hit with that, you're not going to get your bonus on your damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The attack bonus. Okay. So
No, you just don't get the damage bonus. You
Yeah.
get the attack
You get-
bonus.
you
So
get the
still
attack
add the
bonus.
+4, but you don't add the whatever. You're supposed to have plus something here.
Yeah. If,
Oh.
if you connect with
It's
it.
right on the character sheet.
Yeah.
my
It's-
character generator was Greg Bilsland. So
Oh.
we'll see. We'll figure. Oh, so hey, can I attack?
You absolutely can.
Okay. Okay. So battle axe. I have 15. Is that?
That
helpful?
hits.
I'm a fair-
Yes.
Okay. Ew, does-
Congratulations. You can add like a middle schooler.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make sure it's the.
Says the street urchin.
That's a 1.
I can't add.
1 slashing.
Oh, this
Nice.
is so exciting.
You wanna roll the
This
scimitar
is
now?
just like I've read about.
Yes. 6.
Now is when she
6
cuts it
miss.
and
So
it
you ran
dies.
up to this warg. You kind of jumped in front of it, popped it on its skull, and it just kind of shook him a little bit. And as he was shaking his head, you missed with the scimitar underneath him.
I just made it angry. It was great, you guys.
That's not
Yeah.
My first adventure, and I'm
So-
totally
and the one warg is like, "You're not so tough, like you said."
I'd like
I'm
to
gonna
take-
turn into a brown bear.
Sorry, the warg is trash talking us.
No, the work is trash talking me, and I'm like, what? Who's terrifying? No! As I turn into a brown bear.
Oh, okay. So you turned into a brown bear.
Let me get-
Harold, what are you doing?
I saw this one in a book.
I'm going
Oh.
to try.
Is this your first
try
time as a
the,
bat?
Literally turn into anything.
the
from here.
rabbit trick again.
Just it.
A bit like
This is
I'll
the
create an illusion of a rabbit.
So you pull a
Yeah.
rabbit out of your bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
I take off my
Just
big
turn it
floppy hat. Watch this. Whoa! Look, this is what you want, right?
Could I turn
And
into
And,
not again.
They can't resist, can they?
Yeah.
Seeing that doesn't work, I will sort of retreat a bit behind the paladin and wait for my opportunity.
All right.
While they're gonna go.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Kava, the one that you hit on the temple, is going to
This is good.
try and
This is
bite
good.
you back. How does 18 feel, Kava?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Go
was
ahead.
eating and talking to the sound guy.
They're lovely.
You're not talking about AC, are you?
Yeah.
It's,
Teeth hurt. So
that's fair. I did poke him in the face.
You booped
So-
him.
after you slam down with your battle axe and kind of missed with the scimitar, the warg just went right up and bit your arm and then kind of dove up your arm with the teeth, and for about 5 points of damage.
What?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, does
That
anyone have
makes
a pencil?
concentration. Yeah, I do. Here you
Okay.
go. Got you. I got you, girl.
Wow, I'm so unprepared.
It's a twisty.
Wow, look at this technology. Sorry, 5?
5 points, yep. And the other warg that was talking to you is really getting tired of it. And he
I'm
and
impressed. Definitely impressed.
Did you see this thing
Does-
that he's doing?
I'm guessing a 13 doesn't hit when he comes to bite you.
Bear it.
No, actually, 13 will hit.
Really?
My armor class has gone down because the bears just have fur.
Even better.
That's fine.
And he
You're
comes
I
up
can attack twice.
Burying yourself.
and
to
he,
it.
he bites into your shoulder for 7 points of damage.
It's cool.
All right. So you guys see this happening. You see both
How many hit points? do
Clementine
I
and
have? Way more hit points.
or Kava and M get bitten. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take the opportunity of both wargs being latched onto my companions
Yep.
to scurry and sneak under and try to slash them,
Yeah.
like try to slash each of them with
Yeah.
my sword.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me an acrobatics.
Yes. Where's that? Okay.
And I'm going to give you advantage on that roll, too.
Good.
Thank you.
Good call.
That was a great call. That would be 23.
Awesome.
I'm thoroughly distracting the bear.
Yes.
Yes.
You've got it like this.
He's like, I'm going to get you again. Anyways, roll me some to hit.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
So I'm going to roll the... Do I get to do... I get to count this as a sneak attack, right? So I can do the extra.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
On both.
Awesome. Okay, so the first one is 18 to hit
That hits.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
And then the second one, the other guy, is 21 to hit for 8 damage.
Okay. So
She's terrifying.
And then
you
I'm the bear.
literally, you kind of do a somersault
Yeah.
forward and then baseball slide
Yeah.
underneath them, and you have your swords just slicing through their underbellies, and it's just blood kind of just gushes out onto the ground, and they're not looking happy after that one. And you come out on the other side and stand up looking at them.
and then I dash.
So are both of them injured right now?
Yeah, they're both
Okay.
injured.
Which one's looking worse off?
The
There's one latched onto me. There's one latched onto.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
the one that is latched
To Kava.
onto Kava is looking a little bit worse.
One more entrail than the other one.
I would like to come out from under cover, unless I can do this from behind cover. I want to use my bonus action to give Emma Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
I say, you take up space and have mass. You matter.
A joke. I like the joke.
I
Does
feel
completely. I'm inspired. My sister loves me.
And then I turn to the warg that looks worse off,
Yeah.
and I want to vicious mockery it. That look on your face was like, oh god, another one.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, the more puns, the better. Right?
Brains aren't everything, but in your case, they're nothing.
Ooh,
Two
sick
points of
burn.
damage.
What's
Sick
your comeback?
burn.
What's your comeback?
And they need to make a wisdom saving throw or suffer disadvantage
Oh,
on their next attack.
that's a nat one.
Yeah, I don't
Solid.
think they made it.
About those brains.
Yep.
About those brains.
Now they feel bad.
Yeah, they're just like.
So let me
Well,
make
now it's
sure
so
that
bad.
it's...
I tried to warn them. I tried. I wanted to end this peacefully.
You didn't tell them about the psychological warfare.
So who's up next? Who wants to? You see all of this happening.
Yeah, that was just 2 points of psychic damage.
Can I attack the
I
one
ha-
that bit me? Oh,
I-
you haven't gone in a while.
I
yeah.
have been flirting over my great axe, and I think that now is the time to attack up close. So I would like to pull my wheelbarrow closer to the action because my great axe is too heavy for me to carry super long distances. So I would like to carry it over as quietly as possible. It's quite heavy.
On a
So
cobblestone.
I am making that as slow as swiftly as I... Okay. Now I would like to attack.
Do you want to attack the warg that's on Kava or on M?
I would like to attack the closest one possible, please.
So you pull and you pull the wheelbarrow with your axe, and you roll for damage.
Roll to attack.
Yeah, roll a hit.
Well, like,
That's the damage.
That's a D12.
You gotta roll the
Oh,
damage.
Sorry,
Okay.
roll
I'm
the
sorry, I'm
d20
sorry.
to hit. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm still slow. Two.
I guess there's a reason I've never read about pixie adventures.
So you keep pulling and you keep pulling, and you're flapping the wings.
Don't look at me.
And you pick up the battle axe. And it's so heavy it slams down next to the warg's head onto the ground.
I climb into my wheelbarrow and I silently sob to myself.
It's okay, little one. Eventually you'll grow up. And
I'm not little.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm fierce.
Someday I'll turn into a raccoon and you can ride me into battle.
I was in fact raised by raccoons.
But right now I'm a bear. So you see these two wargs have been hurt a lot,
Yeah.
and they're still whimpering from the
Yeah.
psychological warfare that
That's-
you know
That'll do
Vin
most
has
of the
been placing
damage.
down. So M, Kava, and Harold, what do you guys?
Well, is it like latched? How latched onto me are we talking?
It's biting into your
But-
shoulder.
Great. Can I body slam it?
Absolutely.
And then like claw at its face.
Yeah.
And because I have multi attack, which
Yeah.
technically is bite and claws, but can I body slam and claws?
Absolutely. Roll me a strength check.
Great. I am a lot stronger when I am a bear. 20 total.
Oh, and they
Yeah.
do Baloo.
Now roll to hit.
I am a strong bear. This is my animal voice. Roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That nearly
We need
rolled
a
off the
wall
table.
there.
Yeah. I gotta do this right. There we go. Okay. And what the heck do I add for hitting? Oh no.
Strength plus proficiency, probably.
I don't know what a bear's proficiency is. To be
You can
clear.
use your 2.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll add. So that's 18.
Okay. So you hit him.
Perfect. And that's 1d8 damage plus 4. 10.
Nice. So how does this go down when you body slam him?
Well, technically I get multi attack, so
Okay.
that's the body slam. So it's like
goes down
latched
hard.
on. It's latched on my shoulder, and I'm like, and then I realize I'm very large and I'm a bear, so I just fall over on top of it. I'm like, I kind of look around and make sure there's no tiny humans. And I'm like, "Arr! Ugh." And then I'm like, the claw, get up, get up, like wrestling your older sister.
But as a bear.
She has experience.
I hate it when she does that.
So
Stop hitting your stuff. Stop. And that's what I say to the bear. Stop hitting
I'm not hitting myself. I'm not hitting myself.
I like our Batman.
Can I roll my
Yeah, I,
second
know,
attack?
I don't know how I
Really
made the
sick.
wargs Batman, but you know.
You're welcome. Can I roll my second attack?
Yeah.
For the claws? Great. That probably doesn't hit. That's 7. Nope, never mind.
Nope.
Did you pull your claws in?
Bears can't do that.
Oh. You're not kitty cats. Then how did you miss?
Because it's right
Oh, that's
here.
fair.
And I'm lying on the ground.
It's awkward angle, awkward angle.
Very dodgy.
I have,
They're very
I have
dodgy
smaller
wargs.
arms as a bear. It's
So everybody sees M just plant this warg on the ground. You see the cuts from M underneath,
Laura.
or from Laura underneath. And Kava and Harold, what do you guys want to do as you see this all taking place?
So, is it possible for me to use both of my attacks? I'm assuming maybe like my arm is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you just do a. Well, you want to be a dancer,
dancing
right?
attack.
That's
I
that.
do. Well, the inspiration as a human, as Liz, is that scene in Firefly or Serenity where she's doing the thing.
yeah,
And
Raven.
so- yeah.
Raven River.
River is doing that. So, as a dragonborn, I saw a performer once doing that, and I was like, I want to do that, and I'm all like, my tail's everywhere, and I'm like, I got this.
Are you very graceful?
I want to be.
What's your dex?
It's all
I
feet.
am working on it. Dream big.
Left
Follow your
feet.
dreams, and you too can be. Ah! It's fine. So, I'm going to attack. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
So you see this warg right on you, grasping your arm, and
17.
where you hit, you definitely smash it with
I've
your
got the
battle
spell
axe.
just in case you missed. Just one moment here. And flip into my book.
8 slashing.
Whew.
Well done.
See,
And then my
fire start to
scimitar.
swell up. I'm ready.
Oh, God.
Harold?
No, it's fine. I never miss with
80,
my
20
non-illusion
hits.
spells.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Oh no, wrong dice. And 3
I can't see this.
slashing
I'm
it.
fighting
3
him.
slashing. So you have you've somewhat gracefully, somewhat not so gracefully just yet. You've been kind of double hitting this thing, and it falls to the ground. It's not dead yet, but it's snarling up at you. but it's not well.
Oh! I shoot a fireball at it.
You shoot a fireball.
How many
Bucket
of your
of water.
companions have gotten out of the way?
Yeah.
I mean,
So
I'm
you-
still
so
on
roll
top
to
of
hit?
one, so.
Yeah. Which one are you?
It'll be a 14.
So, and roll some damage.
Wait, which one is he firing at?
The one that you
The
just
one that,
smote.
yeah.
What
That
kind
was
of
exciting.
dragon are you?
5 points of fire damage.
Is that what
So-
you do when you're excited, Greg?
He shoots fire. We're starting to know a lot about Greg this evening.
Yes.
Um,
Everyone is.
So as you
Welcome,
see Kava smash it down and then cut it with her scimitar, you launch your firebolt at it, and it hits the ground but bounces up and whacks it right in the stomach, and the warg goes flying into the air into a couple different pieces.
Oh, I
It
didn't expect
died.
that to happen. No, that wasn't.
Hey, well done. High five.
Now, the warg that you're wrestling is
Oh, yeah, we're definitely wrestling.
coming for more.
Are you here with the goblins?
Goblins? What goblins?
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Why are you here?
Food. 16 hit?
16? Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't understand that, did
Is
I?
it a bear?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Armor class is
But you,
only
but you
11.
got
Oh, you're
It's
just really.
higher
I sound a
than
little bit like a stomach
Yeah.
grumbling.
Just
I understand that.
5 points of damage.
And I can do.
It bites back into you as you
It's
slammed it
fine,
on the
it's
ground.
fine.
All right,
It's
so
fine.
you guys see this one warg just explode into the air, and the last one is still fighting
We'll help.
on your friend.
Can we just go at any time? Because I
Yeah.
would like to just continue to do this. I'm going to go after. Well, obviously the other one's dead, so I'm going to go over to you.
It has released your armor, presumably?
Well, and then Greg murdered it, or Harold murdered it into
Oh,
two
yeah.
pieces. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it died after.
Oh, it
Incinerated would
died,
be the
yeah.
proper term.
Incinerated was.
And then we high fives.
Pyroclasmic fury.
So I want to run over there and then try to do a really sweet in the air action.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and not be on top of it when she's doing it, and
Okay.
and be less in the way of in case she
Right.
Roll
And I'm
and-
I'll save you.
Present warg.
Okay, I want to see this. Roll me an acrobatics check.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's a good. 10?
Okay. So, and then roll to hit.
Okay. So the first one is 14.
14.
Mhm.
That hits. Roll some damage.
4.
Okay. And the next one.
The next one. 1. Do we do critical miss?
Hmm?
No,
Well,
not
that's
yet.
right.
I'm not the DM.
Natural.
Wait, you mean you're already on... you've already-
5. None that it matters. I hit
Okay.
him for 5. Or 5.
Did you get a
attack.
1?
I did.
Oh, yeah, it's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's I just.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done. So you run up, you leap, you stumble, you hit your toe on a rock, so you kind of fumble the leap, and you're kind of wobbling through the air, and come down and slam it on its other shoulder that's not
Good.
interacting with
Good.
M, and you just hear bones breaking as you slam into it, and it's looking very, 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 very almost next to very, very dead.
Did you guys see that? That was almost so cool.
I mean, I'm gonna attack it one more time. It was pretty cool. I was a little worried. It's just a little bit.
I got you. I'm
Yeah.
a paladin.
Yep. Yeah, but you're not. a
So you're gonna attack
dancer.
again?
Yeah.
So
So-
you see her
That's deep.
just nail this thing in the shoulder, and you kind of avoided it and rolled to the
Yeah.
side.
I'm gonna get up on my old force because I'm a bear, and then I'm gonna and bite it and claw at it. Okay.
While she's doing
dramatically.
that, I've kind of
Uh,
moved around to like...
The bite
barricade
definitely
its
misses
escape. My
because
tiny little
that's low. 13
Hits.
on the clawing. Excellent. So that's
You've got Bardic Inspiration still,
I
too.
do
That's a
have
D6, and that only
Yeah,
lasts
we're
for
just
10
Baric inspiration.
it was a 4.
Bear pun.
6. Let's see. I don't think I can make that work even with Bardic Inspiration. But that's okay. We're going to do 2d6. That's 5. 9 damage.
Nice.
So how did you wind up killing this thing?
With claws. With claws. I tried to bite it, but I misjudged the distance.
Yeah, you
and
said,
so I'm like leaping, like a bounding
yeah.
bear. And so and I tried to bite, but I wasn't close enough because I was backing up from the dancer. And then And then I just swipe at it this time. I'm like, stop hitting yourself.
and you're kind of like playing patty cake
Yeah,
with them for
except
a little
with
bit.
claws
and
and
then the
its face.
claws come out, and they
Yeah.
say, oh, "This isn't right," and you just rip him to shreds, and he falls onto the ground.
Yay, go bear! Guys, that was amazing. So everything's dead?
Everything's dead. The 2 wargs are
Yay!
gone.
Guys, that was our first adventure attack.
Is that darned bell
is
still ringing?
The bell is still ringing.
Good God.
Bing bong. Bing bong.
You know,
Okay, so it wasn't the wargs that clearly were causing the ringing. We should figure out.
Oh,
what
I'm
that
still
was.
embarrassed. I can't talk to you guys. I turned back into
Excuse
a
me.
human. The wargs were not here with the goblins. They were just
Oh.
hungry. I tried telling them that they shouldn't eat us and that we would do this to them.
They didn't believe you.
They didn't listen.
I'm sorry.
Can someone please pick up my great axe and put it back in my wheelbarrow?
Yes,
Oh,
of
yes,
course.
certainly.
No, I probably can't.
I try to lift it. I'm like, oh, no, okay, someone else.
I got it.
It's quite heavy.
So adorable.
I'm not.
Sorry.
You better be.
So adorable.
I have added her to the list of people that I have resentments against.
It's just us two.
We're
At all times, I am silently repeating a list of resentful grudges to every single person who has ever wronged me
Or called you tiny.
or called me tiny.
Long list.
I am Clementine.
Knee.
I didn't say it.
Big stupid dragon.
I forgot. I go
Dumb
back to
bard
full
that got us
health.
kicked off the ship.
Nice.
Shake
My
off that
mother.
damage.
The hound. Big stupid dragon that got us kicked off.
So,
Just shaking back and forth, listing off names.
like that the hound
Where
got
did
in there. So you guys are in the square now. You can still hear the bells ringing in
What?
the temple.
Bing bong.
You also see what looks like to be the inn that you have heard about. There's about 2 farms that you could look into, and you see one shop front that has, on the sign, it has a giant blue shield with a lion emblazoned upon it.
I want to check out who's ringing that bell.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to.
I would like to make the bell stop.
And the pixie as well.
Bing bong. I fly up to the sign and I say, "Look, guys, it's a shield that's my size."
It's so adorable. Nice.
Stupid dragon. Bard that got us kicked off the ship. My mother. The hound.
Which was like actually a hound.
So you guys walk over, and you get to the open doors at the temple. And as you walk in, you can just see these beautiful rays of light coming in through the stained glass windows. And you notice on the windows, you see pictures of the sun. You see unicorns.
Ooh.
And
Someday I'll turn into one of those.
as
Why
you
dream now?
kid.
Why not today?
I don't know what it's called.
Unicorn?
I can turn into a regular horse or a donkey.
If you turn into a regular horse, I can just illusion a horn like that right onto you.
Oh my god, that'd
No,
be so
later.
amazing. Let's do that.
Later, please.
Okay, fine.
Let's make the bell stop first.
ding, and they're just ringing, and it's getting louder and louder.
Bing bong.
And the temple is pretty much desolate. You just see the old pews, but also on the far left you see a giant wooden pulpit, and behind there is a half-open door,
Let's go that way.
and you can hear sound emanating from that door.
The darned ringing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I can't
go and
resist the
close
urge
it.
to pull out my journal and start sketching some of the stained glass windows because there are some things in there that I think might be references to the ancient Hin Empire.
Oh,
Yeah.
that seems productive. Yes.
Yeah, you
I
see-
sit down next to her to watch.
As you're doing this, you do see the unicorns. You see trees, images of birth and the dawning sun.
Ooh.
Do you have a sense of what temple this might be based on the imagery?
Yeah, you would think
Have
it's
Do you have religion?
you would probably know that it's a temple to Lathander from all your
Paladin.
studying.
Extensive reading.
Yeah,
6 decades.
six
I'm
whole
really not a
decades
fan
of
of
studying.
being a
I
paladin.
think you got a pretty good recollection of the gods.
I don't tell the halfling, fearing
No.
that it might shatter her belief that this is
To be clear,
somehow
the paladin
related to.
has no idea what religion this temple is.
She just wants to dance.
I want to be a dancer. I was sent away to paladin boarding school.
So do you guys want to? I'm guessing you want to approach this door somehow.
Yeah.
Where the ringing is coming from?
I want to approach the door. Can we
Oh, they're adventuring. Let's go,
do a
Is there like?
Laura.
Oh, can I
perception?
look through a keyhole?
It's half open. It's partially opened. So you
So-
could put your head through if you wanted to.
I might want to put my human head through. Or my rat head through is the question. Actually, I'm not bad at stealthing. I'm gonna try and stealth
Okay.
and
Me
look
too.
through the door.
Okay.
Ooh, if I had a familiar, it'd be
17.
great for this.
Okay.
I lost the last
15.
one.
All right. And
I assume we do that thing, you know,
Clementine
it's like
and
head,
Kava,
head.
what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna. They seem to be doing their thing, so I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm just looking around.
Okay.
This is so amazing.
I would like to stand on her head so I can look as well.
It helps with the stealth, I'm sure.
So whose head do you want to stand on?
Someday I'll be so stealthy she won't find me.
I would like to stand on the dirty one.
I'm scruffy, not dirty.
That grit gives you something to hold on to.
It's
Lots
gross.
of tangles.
Eh.
Look who's talking. You cute.
Don't! I will make you smell my feet.
Guys, let's not.
Don't call me dirty then.
And
Let's
this
not
is
fight.
why we didn't roll higher on stealth.
Okay. Let's not fight, you guys. We just had an awesome battle and it was amazing.
It's fine. You can stand on my head.
Oh, are we
Aw.
sneaking? Oh, I joined.
All right, so
join
you-
the.
So at this
fray.
point, we have like 5 heads.
So and then you sneak up to the door. Clementine, you hop onto M's head, and you're slowly coming up to the door, and you put your head around the corner. You're grabbing onto hair to hold on rather tightly, and you just see what looks like a bedroom, and then at the far back of the bedroom, you see 2 goblins going up and down these 2 giant ropes. They're kind of like Cirque du Soleil'ing themselves up and rolling into the rope. And you just hear them like, burrito! And you just see them, one will roll down and then one will roll up, and the bells keep ringing
What's
as they're doing that.
what's the door like?
Hmm?
What's the door like? the
It's a
opening?
wooden door that's half ajar.
Oh, all right. I was hoping it was
So you
really
just see
heavy
these
and
2
they just
goblins
close them in.
playing around on these ropes and ringing the bells.
Well, I owe a seer at least 3 silver pieces.
They predicted this would happen. It's just like the gypsy woman said.
He was convinced goblins would have fun. I didn't believe that it could have fun.
If
That
we
looks
kill
like
these
fun.
goblins, we can take a nap on the bed.
I'm sorry, what?
If we kill the goblins, we can take a nap on the bed.
A nap in the bed
Yeah,
does sound
that's-
good. No, I mean, maybe they're just here to
Yes.
have fun. Goblins just wanna. I'm assuming you guys
Does
all
anyone
told us what you
speak
saw.
goblin?
So. I don't. But
Hmm?
we speak common, so we'd just be like, "Hey guys,
Hello there.
You look like you're having fun. That looks fun.
So you're doing this?
I'm doing
Okay.
this.
And as they're rolling up, this is great! I love this! And they keep rolling back up and down and back up and down. And they're not stopping. They don't care about it.
This basically are like agreeing with me that it's fun and
Yeah.
ignoring me.
Doesn't seem to be doing any
How
harm.
did
Maybe
you
we should just
start this?
Leave them in here, lock it.
Can I
Ding, ding, ding,
Are
ding.
they-
detect magic? Are they?
Are they armed?
Yeah, you notice a couple daggers on them.
I would like to shoot one with my crossbow.
Okay, so you pull back. all,
No crossbows on my head.
all while keeping one foot on her head to hold on.
I'm wrapping my toes around her hair. Just one foot, and the rest.
And roll to hit.
Bro, this is. That's really.
Is that
So-
the number of
Really
hair
worse.
strands you got?
So you launch the arrow, and it comes out, And as you do that, the string hits the back of M's head, and you go flying off of her head onto the ground. And the arrow flies through and misses the goblins because it goes right between both of them.
It's a good thing she's short. No fall damage.
I'm on the
Do they
floor.
notice?
No, they're so wrapped up in what they're doing, they don't care.
Stupid
Excuse
bird.
me.
Pick me up.
Why don't we just take the clapper out of the belt?
No,
That's a brilliant idea.
Ding.
I'll pick you
They
up.
don't seem to be hurting
because
anyone.
then
Put you
they'll
on my hat.
stop playing and be harder to kill. Or leave here. Either
Lock
way.
it, right? Somebody could lock it, right? The door?
Well, it sounds like they're having a
But
really
I think
good
the
time,
bell
so
is
maybe
in the
we could
tower
just
of the church.
Why
go
don't we?
check out the inn? I mean, they're
Yeah.
having fun, and I'm okay with fun. You guys?
There's like nobody in the town that we've seen.
You
that's
haven't
for,
seen
like,
anybody in the
weeks.
town.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
oh,
think
weird.
probably
I've
from
got an
those
idea.
footsteps that people evacuated the town.
I would like to
That's
cast
what I
Charm
was
Person on one of them.
Sure. What's the DC?
Charisma saving throw, DC 14.
They miss. Got a 13.
All right. You there? You stop that.
Why?
Oh,
I love this.
because it's just, frankly, a little irritating. But you're my friend, so I think you understand that you don't want to.
Yeah, but it's
It
fun.
hurts my
What-
delicate ears.
Well,
What brings you to this town?
what? Goblin smash. What?
They're about as eloquent
Goblin
as the
smash
bear.
what?
As the
The town, all the buildings, all the things. I want the gold and I want the treasure and the thing.
Oh, we'll get. Sorry, I'm adopting
Wait.
accents. we'll get you if you come with us. We've got the golden treasure
You're more like
that we
you
can.
know, you're old.
Well,
Gold
no,
and
no.
treasure and gold.
Shiny,
and
look, and I
Now,
summon a
hold
minor
on.
illusion of gold. See? Oh, where did it
I
go?
want the gold. I want the gold. I want the gold. I want the gold. I want the gold.
and terribly.
Where's the yes we all oh god. What golden treasure does this town
I didn't say
have?
golden treasure. It's my golden treasure. Not yours. Mine. Mine. Mine.
Not
Mine. Mine.
that
Mine. Mine.
one.
Mine.
You
Mine.
can have
Mine.
that one if you tell us where the other one is.
What?
Are there more? Are there more of you somewhere?
Always more. Always more.
Where are they?
Yes, whereabouts? Yes. Your tribe, right? You have a tribe?
What's a tribe?
A group of goblins.
Okay, and then the other one runs and jumps on that goblin's shoulders and then attacks you. Because you only charmed one of them.
Yeah, I know.
But at least that has stopped
You
the
can hit
ringing
them now.
because it's no longer a.
Yeah, the ringing is stopped.
balance
The ringing,
thing.
the ringing has absolutely stopped.
I have run out of patience. Smell my toesies, and I attack.
First, does
Don't
a
kill
16,
the one that
16 hit you?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Just kill them both.
I assume the one that
No,
you had
no,
charmed is still
get
wrapped
information.
up in the
For
rope.
4 points of damage, you see this
Ow.
this one goblin run up, jump on his friend's shoulders, and just stabs his scimitar right into you. You want the, now you see this happening. You see Harold
And you're
getting
on his
lunged
hat.
at.
Yeah, you're on my
Him
head.
on his hat.
And I was actually literally here leaning over to tell her that she should kill the other one.
I will do it. I will make them
So-
smell my toesies.
There's also you've also noticed there's
Or the
something
axe.
alive in the hat.
There's something on this hat. I'm going to
Don't
attack
mind,
and
don't mind it. It's fine.
I will attack.
Not the hat.
Okay,
Not the hat.
not the hat.
The hat next. Later. I will get to it too. I will kill everything.
It's a
The one
wonderful
that's coming
plan.
at them?
Stupid big dragon, bard that got us, kicked off the ship. My mother, the hound.
I wonder if we'll ever meet this hound.
Literal hound.
You did it?
A natural 20.
Woo! 20!
How about you roll some
Raise
damage?
the best.
Some crit damage.
A 6.
And roll it again.
A 4.
And then add your modifiers.
So +2.
It'll be 2 plus your strength.
12. Oh,
Or I'm sorry,
Well-
just your ability. Sorry, it's your strength.
12.
Wait.
12?
Your
Yeah,
ability
you should
score.
Have a +2 here.
Two.
Oh, I didn't
6
know
plus 4 plus 2.
Yep, 12? Okay,
that.
cool.
Oh, then. I get it now.
So
I
you
had my dex because that's the one that I used
reach
for.
back and grab your or your warhammer out of the wheelbarrow. You run up Harold's back,
I took him.
jump, leap, dive, and in your best pixie scream or war yell, slam down on
Supersonic.
I have not washed my 2s in 3 days.
and you,
Sean
you
doesn't
come
know
down
shit
with
to
one
sound.
sweeping smash. You just annihilate this goblin just to pieces.
The smell of cheese.
Don't kill the other one.
So the top one, not the.
Not
The-
charmed
yeah,
up.
the top.
The uncharmed one.
Yeah, the uncharmed
Okay,
one.
thanks.
Now you'll see what happens if you don't
So is
behave.
the other one still charmed even though you just murdered his buddy?
Actually, no, he's not charmed anymore.
Cheesy toast.
I don't know what the.
cheesy
Yeah, I think it
toast.
ends.
Hmm?
It ends for sure when they.
Yeah,
take
if they get hit, but
damage.
he's not charmed anymore. He's out of it.
Yeah. That's fair.
So what do you guys want to do? He looks at it. He's like,
Oh well, fuck it. And I shoot a firebolt.
Wait, what? Good try.
well,
Good
fuck
try.
it. Oh well, fuck it.
so how about you roll to hit?
16.
Yep.
We try so hard to talk to these things.
10 points of fire damage.
And then we stab them.
So as you see Clementine just jumping down on the goblin that came after you, you kind of take your firebolt and do like a underhand softball pitch and shoot it and just incinerate it on sight. And the ringing is gone.
Yeah, so have a goblin.
Finally.
Should we go to the tavern?
I would love to go to
Did
the tavern.
the goblins have anything on them?
Yeah, you can search the goblins.
Oh, that's right. As adventurers, we're supposed to loot
Wait, we didn't
bodies.
incinerate
that's a
it?
thing that my character would do.
How do you do it?
I would
do
like
you
to
know?
look its eyeball.
So you kind of come up to this goblin and you rip.
Wait, so did you take the eyeball out of the socket?
That's
I would hope so,
disgusting.
that's in my hand.
Do you need me to purify that?
It tastes of salt.
That's probably because they were crying.
Can I put it in your hat?
Oh, sure. I can use that as a component later.
What?
There's a little
there something
there's a
else
sparrow
alive?
flitting around inside as well.
I will kill it.
No, it's my familiar. I've actually managed to keep track of this one for at least 3 days.
So you find, as you were searching around, you find a goblin's kind of put a lot of the stuff that they wanted in a bag. You find it looks like a little shaped unicorn, like a little doll of a unicorn, and about 15 silver pieces, and some incense.
Does the unicorn look valuable? Like what is it?
It does
made
look
of?
valuable. You think it's probably worth about 25 silver pieces, or
Great.
25 gold pieces.
Can I pocket that without anyone seeing me?
You can try, yeah.
Nope. 10.
So everybody sees you pick this up, and they're like, "Oh, this could be worth
beautiful.
something."
No, it's fine. It's
This
fine.
silver.
Everything is fine. It's well.
See, just
Of course
mimic
you do. You
that,
won't
and
stop.
you can probably do a
Pick me
unicorn.
It's
up.
fine.
But movable.
We're talking like some real authentic incense or like some new age store shit.
Yeah, it's not like the love
This is like-
incense, right? It's
It's
not
like
the shit-
frankincense?
Yeah, no, it's myrrh. It's-
It's good.
the finest of myrrhs.
I pick her up and put her on the unicorn.
So you're standing on the back of this unicorn.
Yeah.
And that's
There
it.
you go.
Oh, it's
Magical little ride just for you.
Nice.
It looks bad.
It's very badass. You're very badass on that unicorn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You have a new war mount. Congratulations.
So
All right.
Shall
Shall we?
Can we keep it in my wheelbarrow?
One goblin is incinerated. The
Yeah,
other one was slashed to pieces.
bashed to pieces.
Bashed to
yeah,
pieces.
it was not.
Is
a
there
person.
any like hands left?
Yeah.
So I take this like little mummified hand out of my pack and I go and like compare it to the goblin hand to see if it's like the same species.
And
It is. Okay, that confirms that. Stick it back in my pack and
What's with the mummified goblin hand?
it's from a friend.
well, makes sense to me.
You
Before-
guys must be really
Alright.
good friends if they gave you a hand.
Yeah, well we
That's
you
commitment.
were there. I got the package at my parents'. It was that we got a
it
letter.
smelled funny.
Yeah, it was not a good mummification job because it was still a little juicy. But there was a letter from a friend and a mummified hand.
And you know if the city druid says it smells funny, it really smells funny.
Does it still smell funny?
Nah.
Good.
Right, so to the inn.
Oh yes, adventure!
Yes.
Sure, yes.
So
adventure.
after determining what kind of hand that was, and you took the unicorn, are you carrying the unicorn with Clementine on it, or what are you doing?
Oh
with it?
no, after I put her on it, I put it down and done.
Put it in her wagon.
It's in my
She's got a
wheelbarrow.
wagon.
Fine. I put it in the wheelbarrow, I put her on it, and I pull the wheelbarrow.
I
Yay!
am on a scooter. I am on a pony. Ouch, it hurts.
Do you know any spells to remove guilt? Like the sense of guilt, not like a lack of innocence, but
I can create an illusion of guilt.
that's not helpful.
So can my mother. To the end.
And the entire adventuring party lets out a deep sigh.
Guys, I'm gonna need to go get another beer soon. That was.
Thank God we're going to a tavern.
Yeah, thank God. So you guys leave the temple. You finish your drawings of the windows, and you make your way to the inn, which was right out to the left of the temple, along the courtyard or along the square. And the door you can easily open, and you walk in, and it's just kind of like a giant festive dining hall. Has a little bar in it, and in the back you can see into the kitchen, and there's like one of the like a little window into the kitchen.
Order up.
Yeah, and what you notice from the door next to this window is a little goblin that's pulling his sack out. And it's not that kind of sack.
I'm glad I didn't charm that one.
A lot of effort into this.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, is he just giving it a little tug?
Yeah. Just a
Just a couple copper pieces inside.
throw.
Okay, so
Throw-
giant
What?
sack.
Yeah,
maybe
so he's pulling a sack. You just see him struggling to get this thing out of the door.
Do you need a hand?
Will you just talk to it? I have a couple of questions.
I
You
like
said-
making friends.
You said it was festive.
Huh?
You said festive. Does
Yeah.
that mean it's decorated, or
Yeah,
is
it's
it
decorated. There's.
for an event, or just like that's how it always is?
It just seems like it's kind of in the motif of
Okay.
Are
the
there-
tavern.
We're
Like
not already.
Leavenworth.
Wait. We're not already doing our Christmas episode, are we?
Are there any unattended plates of food?
Yeah.
I immediately start eating the food.
So you sit down. You see the goblin over there, and you just sit down and dig into this giant turkey leg that's there.
Oh, like
Are there any books?
There are books. Yeah.
Okay, I go towards the books.
Okay. So
I'm looking for an art of dance book.
Let me know if you find any good storybooks.
Okay.
Martha Graham's Modern Dance.
Yes. Going
So
through.
you're
We're
you're
excited
just
about books.
Martha
sifting through the
Goblin's Modern
books.
Dance.
What are you guys doing?
I would like to get in a brawl.
Okay. So you just see this goblin still not noticing anybody because he's so focused on this. So
Oh, insult its mother. I hear that's how you get in brawls.
I walk up to him and I slap him in the face. Just a little, just
didn't
enough to be insulting, not to hurt.
Backhanded or a front?
It's a backhand for
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
who's that for?
You're touching your sack.
Yes.
Don't be so crude.
I'm not crude. I'm not crude. I just wanted. I wanted my sack filled with pie.
That's all that's in there.
It's really
Oh,
good
for
pie.
Christ's sake.
Apple?
Rutabaga.
You can have it.
Yeah, let's take it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I got pie.
This is
I
interesting,
walk
huh?
over to the edge of the table that he's sitting at, and I flick his drink. I flick it. I flick his drink.
That was mine! And he jumps at you and tries to stab you.
A brawl!
Well, we are in a bar.
Yes, rules say we shouldn't help it, right? Shouldn't help either of them. in
So
brawls,
as he
right?
jumps at you and he slices down with his scimitar, does a 18 hit you?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's the number you're
Yes, very
comparing
much.
against.
You take 5 points of damage from the scimitar and then a face full of whipped cream from the pie.
Oh, nice.
Did not see that coming.
Wait, rutabaga pie with whipped cream?
You know, just roll
It's a
with it.
goblin. You can't.
I can put whatever I want on my pie.
Okay. I just
I skinned at my knees.
no.
You got in this brawl. You have to resolve it.
Look at my face.
Who are you talking to?
It's criminal. I'm talking to anyone who will listen.
Oh, maybe my familiar will.
I-
Get out my
So you're
sparrow.
you're reading the book.
Yeah,
Send it
but
off
when
to
I
you,
see
and it just
that, I
flies
throw down
away.
the book and then I went ahead in.
Okay, so you run in.
Well,
Yeah.
at least you hadn't named it yet.
Because it's not fair. It's wrong to be fighting such a tiny little creature. It's just so adorable, you monster. So I'm gonna attack for 20.
Yeah.
All right, with
Throw me
my
some
battle
damage.
axe. 9 slashing.
So how should he die?
What?
How should he die?
Who? The goblin?
Should he, not how does she.
Yeah,
That's what,
yeah.
that's
I was
what I
like,
heard. I was like, did you murder her?
Oh yeah.
How does she die?
It's been really nice playing with you.
Day one, I'm already
This is
here.
what you get for just
But
showing
we're
up.
I
sorry.
play lawful good, a little edgy.
Did you
Well,
make
I
that
was like,
line?
maybe you missed really badly.
Surprise me.
So you run up, you drop the book because you're so upset that she has pie on her face now. That you run up and instead of an overhand swing with your battle axe, you kind of do a golf swing and come from
Yes.
below and just knock underneath the goblin's chin, and he goes flying up against the wall. And he just hits the wall, and you just see him slide down his pie.
Oh, you wanted in this world.
And he just falls into the ground and never got his pie.
I wipe the cream off my face so I can see, and I say, I no longer silently resent you,
We can be friends?
but the bard that got us kicked off the ship.
You were never silent about it.
My mother, the hound, wizard sparrow that left the wizard,
Oh.
but no longer you.
Now, after that's done, you hear something just say, "Hello, hello, who's down there?" And you can look up and you just see a giant hole in the ceiling, and you can tell that it's from the giant rock that came through the ceiling and is now in the middle of the inn.
Man, that's the best room.
Made its own skylight.
Oh,
And-
we're definitely adventurers.
Oh! The hole from outside had the rock in it!
Oh, yeah. That does. I get out my rope and I measure it.
So you got a common theme.
Doesn't
of
seem like it would
rocks.
be the same size of rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I thought I was
But
smart.
it was a good idea. Good theory. It was a good theory. Where I'm teaching you hypotheses. This is great.
This is why you go to school.
You had an
What?
idea, and we
I've
were able
never
to
been
test
there.
it. Doesn't measure up to the hole outside.
But you can tell that this rock came from the sky and crashed through the roof of the
Not
inn.
even the right.
I know that
stratigraphy.
rocks don't normally rain.
That's true.
That
Maybe the
is
rocks
true.
are connected in some way. Is there a way to tell if the rocks are the same type of rock?
What kind of rock is it?
What kind of rock is it?
What kind of rock is it? You tell me.
Great question.
Miss Toss
You
Cobble.
there? Where did the rock come from?
Who
My
are
investigation's very good, but my nature's kind of crap.
What is it, nature?
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
nature.
Who's got nature?
That would be at least a
you?
6.
That's not me. I have fuck all int.
You just think it's kind of like a plain, you can't tell anything
All right.
It's not
all
yet.
right.
It
I'm
doesn't
sure
really
I've
come
read
from a-
about this.
It's not a
21.
cobble. I know it's not a cobble.
21.
It looks like a rock that came out of a mountainside. And
And frankly, this is
Does it match
embarrassing.
the
My
rocks
parents
that are
own a
in
gem
the-
shop.
Definitely
it
of
does
an
match the
igneous
rocks that have been in
variety,
the courtyard.
Probably volcanic in nature. The
Igneous?
hardness is probably about 6, I'd say. on the
Maybe.
scale, yeah.
Maybe
On the
7.
Mars scale?
Guys,
Yes.
are the goblins gone?
Yes, yes, we killed the goblins,
no,
like really
no,
good adventures.
No,
Yeah, and
we've
good-
only killed 3 of them. I'm
Oh.
sure 3 of them didn't scare the entire town
and 2
away.
orcs.
You don't know.
Okay,
that
that's fair.
Maybe I don't. How many did you see?
I don't know. I was knocked out, and you see this a woman put her head over the ledge of the technically the floor of the second story.
Who sent you?
What? Huh? What? I was knocked out. I got hit by stone as it came in, and now I saw all I can see is goblins.
Are they still up there?
There's no goblins. No, there was one down where you were.
He is no more. You can come down. All that's down here are humans, halflings,
Pies.
and dragonborn and
half
pixies.
elves yeah.
So, okay, thank you. And she takes the stairs down instead of jumping through
Well,
the hole.
that's smart.
That seems
Um,
very intelligent.
As she walks down, she seems a little bit frightened, but you can tell she has what you see is a snake coiling around her right arm, and she's wearing leather clothing, like a cape, and looks like traveling clothing.
I would like to cast friends on her.
Oh, don't.
Friends?
No,
You can't
don't.
do that.
Don't do
Yes.
that.
Harold,
Okay.
It doesn't end well.
Harold.
Wait,
We
no,
can't
I think
stop
you
him,
roll.
can
you
we?
roll. It's
Yeah,
a
I got to
charisma
roll
check.
against your
Yeah.
DC.
I don't think we
8
know
plus
he's
here.
doing it.
Let's see. Hold on. For the duration, you have advantage on. Oh no, it's I cast it on
hey
myself.
Kella, did you see any
I cast
town
it on
maps
myself, and I
over there in
advantage
the book
on
section?
one creature of my choice. So,
Oh. Sorry.
hello.
Maybe.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm not good at this. I'm very-
Why did you do that?
Can I touch your snake? Oh, that sounded wrong.
Ask it to look through curves.
What's your snake's name?
Smell
No,
his
that
toes.
doesn't make any sense. What-
Finrim? You want to see Finrim?
Finrum?
Yeah, he's nice.
Can you tell us what happened?
I don't know. All I heard was and saw were stones coming from the sky, and then I got knocked out, and then I woke up, and all I could hear were goblins,
Try to pet it.
and it wings kind of come out of
Whoop!
it.
Do you see that? There are wings.
It's amazing. You scratch under its chin and wings
Can-
pop out.
It's
Can I
good for parties.
sense motive on her?
Sure.
Insight, yeah.
Your insight? I haven't played D&D in a long time. 17.
Something's not quite right with her.
No. I'm shocked.
Ask her a question.
Where'd you
Ask
get
her
the
how many
snake?
toes she has. 10 or
With
12?
wings.
Oh, it's my pet. I have had him for almost my whole
Do I
life.
recognize what it is?
You
Obviously.
think it's a flying snake?
How many toes do you have?
10?
Or
Told
don't,
me to do it.
don't trust her. Don't trust her. 10 toes. 10 toes. That's not the
Wait,
right
I have
amount.
10 toes. Should I not trust myself?
Were you here when the giant crater? Oh, that's me. Wow. Okay, sorry.
There was. I was here, but
Did you just make yourself laugh?
It felt like my cat was pulling on my legs, but
How
then
did
I
your cat
realized
get
my
here?
cat's not here.
Cat's not here.
cats.
Cat's not here.
Yay! D&D. Hashtag Watsy stuff.
there was. Hashtag watch staff. There was.
Like after
There
every
was.
sentence.
Not always that crater. There was a giant black stone, and after I got knocked out, when I woke up, it wasn't there.
So it was a
I'm
giant
also gonna.
A
Insight.
Nightstone.
Oh,
Mine's-
like we were talking before about the knights. Not night.
So
but
not a knight.
knights.
So not a
Night.
knight stone.
Stone.
Sorry.
16 insight.
Got it.
On her lying.
On her lying,
Ah.
Kind of whether or not she's.
I stayed up all night once.
she's not lying
that the
about
sun went?
the.
Then it
Stone.
dawned on me.
She's lying about the unconscious part?
Yes.
She might be.
Okay. She
You-
knows
you-
more than she's letting on.
Yeah, she knows more than
So
she's
what
letting
got
on. But
you unconscious?
what? I got hit. I got hit by one of the stones that was falling.
But they were like really big stones. I mean, there was one time I got hit by a stone. I was much smaller than that, and I was knocked unconscious.
Yeah.
But if I was hit by one of these stones, I'd probably be dead.
Well, I don't know. I just can't explain it. That's all I can think of is how I got knocked out. I mean, giant rocks. It must have been one of those.
Right. Sure.
What? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
What?
Why are you here?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I came to deliver goods from Daggerford.
Now, I think we're all making a lot of
we're
assumptions
in
here.
Daggerford.
Yeah.
Where? In
Where?
Daggerford.
Oh,
I grew up there.
the south side?
You mean the swamp?
The swamp.
The river?
Sure. Yeah. Swamp.
What'd you think of the most recent festival we had?
Wonderful.
What's she dressed like again?
She has a cape on, leather clothing. Yeah, it looks like a ranger's kind of outfit.
Okay, so I'm going to try and charm her out of her bluff.
How
Sure.
long has it been? Sorry to interrupt. How
Go
long
ahead.
has it been since we've?
Probably like 20 minutes at most. 20, 30 minutes.
I was hoping it was only 10 minutes because my Speak with Animals would still be going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just recast Speak with Animals
Yeah.
and take this little pet for like a 5 foot away from her stroll.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Have a little chat.
Yeah. And what were you,
While you do that.
Okay.
Kava, what were you doing?
I was gonna try and use I was trying to charm her out of her bluff. Like,
Yeah, sure.
Look, I know we're all getting ahead of ourselves, but I don't think you're not really telling us the truth, and we're just here to help. So come on.
Yeah.
Now how does this work again? So
You add your
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yep.
plus your
Uh,
roll, which is
Plus your
actually
charisma.
Vince's.
3.
Yeah.
So 17.
Does anybody want to check the die on this one? 18.
Oh.
I'm out.
Done!
I need this table.
Sure.
Tables.
What
So-
I meant was
what I meant to say. Prosecco? So,
hashtag what's his step.
so you. So she just keeps going with her ruse.
Oh, okay.
Not that you would know any
So I'm
different.
gonna just try and make friends
Yeah,
with
okay.
this winged snake.
Yep.
I'm gonna be like, "You're so cool. What are you? Like, never seen you before." I am very also Batman.
No,
Sleepy Batman.
yeah, I don't know how to do it. How are you doing?
Why don't you give it a really funny voice that we're not expecting?
How are you doing?
Thank you.
I am a flying snake.
So, how long have you known that lady?
Not long. Maybe like a day or two.
Oh, she said she'd had you for a long time. Where'd she come from? What was it like? Was it like warm and sunny?
No,
Or
very
was it-
cold. Very cold. Yep, very cold.
The accent is changing by the second.
I know, that's great. That's how
keep it
snakes
up, I
talk.
That's
can't.
how Speak with Animals work. It doesn't
Yeah.
maintain a consistent accent. So like mountains cold?
Very cold. Yup, cold.
Glaciers, I think. So glaciers
Oh.
are there. Yes.
Cold.
Okay. So do you get along? What's she doing here?
I don't know. I just met her. I just came to deliver her a little message.
To
What?
who?
Oh, I mean, what?
What?
No.
Oh.
What message?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, because clearly I can communicate this message for you because I can talk to you.
I can talk to her too.
Is she a druid as well? I've never met another druid. They don't normally live in cities.
No, I've got a slip of paper. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you that. I do not have a slip of paper.
I'm gonna start tickling its belly until he gives me the slip of paper.
Okay, so you start tickling. It's like his legs start to
Yeah,
kick.
yeah.
And then you just. Fine!
Wait, he's a snake with legs.
He's
Oh,
got
yeah, sorry,
wings.
not legs. His wings start to flap. Yeah.
So what did
This
we
guy's
clear?
right behind
I
me.
think that's called a lizard.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pocket it.
Okay.
Do you want me to, like, sleight of hand that? Oh,
No.
okay.
So you slip it right into your pocket.
I think you've got the upper hand.
It's
on
like
the snake.
in my scarf. Like by many layers. At some point I'll
Yeah.
find it.
It'll come back when it's important.
You're a very good snake.
I know.
I'm going to give you back now so you can pass on your message. Who was it going to again?
Huh? Oh, her. Kella.
Kella, the woman we're talking to.
Oh, yeah.
She needed to get the message.
She needed the message.
From who? Who was giving you the message?
I don't know.
I think you're lying to me.
What?
You're very bad at lying.
Nope.
Animals are really bad at lying.
What? Nope.
Your voice is changing every
time. I know. It's amazing. You're talking to a flying snake. What do you think is going to happen?
Fine. You're not going to tell me, are you?
No, it was from...
What if I gave you a
What?
pie?
What? Wait.
A what?
A pie.
No.
With turkey leg. I'm just going to hold it, like, right out of reach.
Zolkin, I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. I did not say anything. Zolkin.
Here Thank you. You're a lovely person, Snake. Snakes people?
I am.
Do you want to be people? I'll call you people.
Oh.
Like, they're lovely, and I just hand them back.
And he coils back around her arm. And let's take a break right there.
I'm once again playing Vinceris Chendo, half-elf bard who looks fairly human except for the ears that point out from under her curly red hair. She's a ginger. Hey, I like to be able to relate, okay? She's wearing leather armor, but not too much of it. She's dressed a little more like a sailor than you would expect of your average bard. And her most notable thing, aside from the hair and the cocky attitude, is the tattoo that covers her right arm and is tentacles twined down.
Ooh. This is exciting because we didn't do this before, so I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
no, we
what-
didn't.
Yeah.
That was our bad.
Whoa.
Thanks for reminding us, chat.
It's not what I pictured at all.
You're welcome.
Never the sun is the bark. Hey everyone, I'm Clementine Urgersquish, and no, we won't turn the mics down for you.
It's a lie. We've already done that.
Don't tell her.
I am less than 1 foot tall. If you use the metric system, fuck you, I don't know what that is. So I am this tall approximately. And my wings are like little flies. And my face is really dirty, but you can still see that I have some freckles underneath. I have bluish gray hair, and it's really messy because I cut my hair myself with a rusty knife because this one won't give me anything else to cut my hair with.
'Cause you stabbed me with it.
She is on my list.
So you gave her a rusty knife?
No, she found the rusty knife.
I found it. And I wear rags that I have tied around myself to create, just a look. It's a look.
Technically.
And I don't wear shoes. I
All
have
the better-
12 toesies.
To grip hair with.
And there's stinky toesies.
Stinky toesies.
Stinky toesies, toes.
Every once in a while, I cast prestidigitation to clean them. When she's not looking.
And then I wonder what happened. Why are my feet so clean? Stinky toesies.
So I'm
you're up.
Kava. I'm Kava the Ruiner. Kava the Ruiner Prosecco. I am a Dragonborn paladin. I am of the Copper Dragon descent, so I'm shiny and copper. And I want to be a dancer, and I know that dancers have flowing hair, and since I, as Dragonborn, can't have flowing hair, I have 2 little hair clips with 2 little bows with golden braids. And I'm wearing just like
So
regular
cute.
chainmail armor with a little flower I've put on the side because it's just makes everything pop.
I'm now
That's what dancers are
reimagining
like.
that
Yeah.
fight with the wargs and
Uh-huh.
everything is completely different.
It's
Yeah.
a lot more hair flowing.
Yeah.
It's a lot more Sailor Moon now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very. That's I'm really inspired by Sailor Moon. If that was
She was
something
the
that
greatest.
existed.
She was the greatest pirate.
Yes, the greatest pirate.
The greatest dancing pirate.
Sailor Moon.
That's me.
Hi. I play Emmeline Davies. Call me Em. a lot shorter. I'm human, fairly average. She's scruffy is probably the best way to describe her. She's probably got vitiligo, but it could just be dirt. It's hard to be certain. She does her hair about once a week, maybe once a month. So it was once in a braid, and that braid then just gets slept in, and so now it's sort of just a mess.
Like a messy Katniss.
Yeah,
look.
yeah. It's like Katniss that was styled by an actual cat.
Okay.
A cat nest.
It's a cat nest. That's the hair. It's like mousy brown, but there's some of the reddish undertones. Like you can see some similarities in the features. Not quite as elegant of cheekbones and not pointy ears. Definitely shorter than her half sister, the elf. She wears what could be described as a poncho or a blanket with a hole in it. That's belted, and what could also be described as a scarf or a blanket that's wrapped around your neck.
Are you a hipster?
I mean, that's what some people seem to think she is, but she's like, I just found this blanket, it's very warm.
You found it
and there
from
was
Urban
a hole in
Outfitters?
it, so I put it on my head. What?
You found it from Urban Outfitters?
Well, she is a city
I
druid.
found it in the trash. It's not trash, it's treasure. She has a lot of like little trinket things hanging off of her neck. There's like a crystal doorknob for no reason, and a little glass bottle, which if you look too closely at it, you realize is full of bones and feathers. It's just a lot of bones and feathers, like things just like hanging off her belt and her pack. It's great. It's disgusting.
Your stealth check is amazing.
I'm actually surprisingly stealthy.
Yeah, it's for all of those trinkets.
Mhm. They don't jingle.
I don't
They
know how she does
jangle.
it. Actually, mine's not too
I
bad.
turn into a rat.
What?
No.
Someone say rat?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. I am Laura Toskibel, and I do not have a fear of rats. Nope. I'm totally brave. Not afraid of rats. Not afraid of rats. I am a halfling who's kind of in early to mid-adulthood. They can live up to a couple hundred years, but I'm only like 37. But I've been around for a little bit longer than some of these folks. I have brown hair in a long braid, not unlike other namesakes of Laura types. And
That are archaeologists.
yes. I read about one in a book once. Seemed like a good hairstyle for archaeology. I
She
have
used wands.
yes. I
Wielded
have these little
wands.
wrinkles in my eyes, which it's unclear if they're from all the time that I spend out in the sun or just from smiling all the time. 'Cause I'm always smiling. I like to make friends, and I'm pretty much attired in like linen clothes with some leather armor, but I've got lace leather bracers and gauntlets to keep all the dust out of my clothes because I go into a lot of dungeons and I dig a lot of holes. And while I do get grimy, I try to keep the dirt out. There are standards that I'm trying to impart. It's not working. But it's okay. Everybody's their own special jerk clod.
Not dirt, it's nature.
Which I don't know very well, so that doesn't help me. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you want
Greg,
to talk
Greg,
Greg, how about you?
Oh, well, if I've got to explain my
You mean the
appearance again, I'm an 80-year-old human wizard, and I've read that wizards should dress in a certain sort of way, like in a flowing robe with... I mean, it wasn't clear what you wear under it. I just sort of winged it. And I've got stars and moons on it, because that's what magic is about. Illusion. A nice floppy hat on the top. Those pointed hats are so last century. And a gnarled staff, because I'm sure I'll use it at some point to hit somebody like you do with weapons, right? No, okay, all right. Yes. I'm old.
That's all you needed.
I think the best was,
And
fuck it. I'll cast a firebolt.
Well, fuck it.
Oh, fuck it. all, let's do a little bit of a recap. You guys found yourself traveling to the town of Nightstone. Not Nightstone, more Nightstone. Not Nightstone, mostly Nightstone. You made it into the town. You fiendishly tricked a couple wargs with a squirrel, which was
Rabbit.
rabbit.
A wabbit.
Illusion.
It was a wabbit. It was wabbit season.
But then had to make the final call and, really take those wargs down with grace and style. Then you made it over to the temple and finally got that incessant ringing to stop.
Bing bong.
I've made you a hat.
It's my hat.
You're wearing it backwards.
It's beautiful.
It's fine.
That's
It's
what I
fine.
want.
Clearly.
It's a look.
It's a look.
Pirate hat.
Watch me eat this chicken.
The size of her.
Yeah, the strip is the size of the pixie.
She's like eating it with her toes.
And then you made it into the dining hall, or the inn, and decided to take out one more goblin for good measure, with the same amount of style and grace as before. And then you met a Kella, who you found out by talking to her pet snake.
Which wasn't really her pet snake.
Which wasn't really her pet snake. That was sent by a man named Zolkin, which he told you rather mistakenly out of nowhere.
I mean, I gave very good belly rubs.
And then you managed to steal the note that he was supposed to give to Kella.
I would like to read the note.
I shall read the note.
Read it. What does it say?
I probably don't do this in front of the
Yeah.
woman who was supposed to get the note.
Yeah. And everybody here has,
Just
or a couple
about.
of you,
Okay.
I know, Vin, you
Honest
you
question.
kind of figured out that she's probably not telling the whole truth and
Yeah.
everything but the truth. You also realized that she was telling the truth about the stone, the Nightstone, in
Not
the middle
Nightstone.
of the square that was there, and then it disappeared after the boulders came flying down from the sky. But you also thought she was kind of a little washy on her backstory. So where do you want to open the said note?
Well, I'm going to resume the eating that I was doing before.
Sure. So you go sit down.
and
you
so then I'm
take
going
out
to do
the
like
turkey
the
leg.
and then try and read it under
Yeah.
the food,
So it very much opens up like a little scroll.
You got a little bit of hummus on your microphone.
Yup. This is still there?
It's fine. So you got it.
It's for later.
Audio hasn't said anything.
It's for
I'm
later,
sure
yeah.
it's
No, it's fine.
It's just saving him for later.
fine. I was just like, what was? Oh, right.
Just in case
Eat
you
the
got hungry.
microphone. It's fine.
Life
like
imitating
fine.
art.
Mm.
Some nachos? Or
What does it say?
Yeah. There's
what
some
was
ranch
the
there.
What was the lady's name?
The lady's name is Kella.
Okay.
And after the snake went back and wrapped around her arm again,
Oh, right. He said Zolkin. That's what he said.
yeah, the note says "on our way."
When was the note delivered?
The
So
note
have you
hasn't
told us
been
any of this stuff?
delivered. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
The snake was supposed to give it to her, but unfortunately couldn't.
He's been
So-
there for 3 days. Not a very good snake.
No,
No.
I'm
He's not the smartest of all snakes.
very good at acting. So after finishing my food, I'm gonna get up and pretend to pick this slip of paper up on the floor. Like, oh, you must have dropped this piece of paper
To the
What?
snake or to the lady?
To the lady.
to the lady. Kella?
Mm-hmm. And she takes it. She's like, I don't know what this is. Throws it away.
That makes sense.
It's safe here now, so
So-
you can stay here while we go and adventure and kill goblins.
Who's Zolkin?
Does she have?
Oh, you're just gonna go out there and do it?
How do you know that name?
Does
Your
she have
friend
any?
told me.
What do you mean my
weapons
friend told
on
you?
her?
You don't know my friends.
Is she carrying any weapons openly?
Not openly.
So no swords or anything that
Not
we
that
can see.
you can see.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not that we can see. Can I sneak under her dress and take a peek?
Sure. Do you want?
And I would also like to break the fourth wall. If I may.
Yes.
Chat, I have no contempt for you. I wear this tiny hat in your honor. And look under Lydia's dresses. We may resume now.
The internet
See,
appreciates that.
see also why sailors wear pants.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was only the one time.
And she never wore a dress again.
So are you sneaking to do this? Or are you just going to go straight up her dress?
I would like to intimidate her.
Okay.
Into showing you under her dress?
Yes, I stand at her feet and I say, "Lady, let me see under there." And I go,
No, your hat.
What?
Oh, it's a pixie hat. I'm gonna keep
What the heck is that thing?
"It's a hat."
Oh, she's pointing at you and she's
Yeah.
asking everybody else.
It's
As a
Our
friend.
it's a
Yeah.
pixie.
So what?
Pixie. That's
Oh, you can see her too.
what's your name?
She's a figment of my imagination. That means you're going crazy too.
Guess what, pixie?
I'm gaslighting
Hey.
her.
You see, there's this curse on this village. I don't know if you knew.
No.
I was born here, and it makes us all go slightly crazy after a very short time.
Oh no.
That's why there aren't really any other travelers at the moment.
No one.
So you can see her already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you've been here how many days?
Oh, 2.
2 days.
Yeah.
Already.
Do you
Yeah.
want some chicken?
So I've heard that.
Yes.
I've heard that lying can speed up the process.
What?
So
I'm
why
not lying. I
don't
don't
we
lie. Why
cut
would
to
you
the
say?
chase and tell us why you're really here?
I'm not. I'm just here to deliver goods.
While this is
What kind
happening,
of
I want to
goods?
sneak under her
What?
dress now.
What kind of goods?
So as they're talking,
About her being
you're
crazy.
slowly walking underneath her and you're looking up and you see that underneath her cape, you see the tip of a sword. I'm not lying. I don't. What do you mean lying? What? Huh?
First off, you're not from whatever town you said you were from.
Perhaps the goddess kicked off the ship.
I assume you just fly up and whisper in her ear.
I don't.
Thrusting your hip while you do this.
I'm on the floor going like this.
Yeah, I think chat needs a better.
It's right there. I see it. Just a warning. Do you want that information? Bing bong.
I'd like
Do
to
we
take
see
the
this?
You see her doing this underneath her, and you see.
No, of course you don't. You're all not crazy.
Yes.
I'd like to take the opportunity to illusion another pixie to start flying around Kella's head.
What the heck? Where are they coming from? They're everywhere.
What is everywhere?
What? What do you mean? What you? Come on.
I wouldn't do that.
No, you are the lawful good.
You guys, and then hopefully someone will.
Elbow you.
I can't see anything.
And so I'm just more confused than anything.
Yeah, you guys are like, where
Kella,
the
look,
heck?
I found a dance
Selling
book.
it even more.
Oh,
So
you
what
find
kind
a
of
dance
goods?
Yes.
Huh?
So what kind of goods?
Oh,
You said you were here to deliver goods. What kind of goods were they?
Cheese.
Cheese, really?
Yes, it's
Really?
the kitchen.
I love
It's-
cheese. What kind of cheese? 'Cause I'm,
Right.
Is
So a woman
Brie.
with a unique flying snake
What do you have against my
and
snake?
slight amounts of leather armor
And just the tip.
Her snake
and a
is,
sword under your
is very
garments.
friendly.
What do you mean? I don't have no sword.
Just the
Well,
tip.
please. I told you, lying speeds it up. Do you want to start seeing the tentacles on my arm come to life and
The
eat
what?
your brains? I've seen it happen before.
Oh,
It's not
shit.
pretty.
I make the pixie disappear and make the arm sort of just ride a little
Oh
bit.
my god.
Like a mind flayer.
Now, you can tell us what you're really doing here, or I can just let the arm have you.
What's going on?
Do you want me to roll? I don't know. I have
No,
plus
I
5
don't
on
need to roll.
deception,
What is going on?
intimidation, persuasion,
What is going on?
performance. You tell me what I need to roll, and I'll roll it.
I was just sent here to take over this village, and nobody was here, so I thought it was fine. What do you want from me?
Wait, take over a village?
Yeah.
Why would you take over the village? That's not very nice.
I was told to
By who?
by the Zoltan.
Zolkin.
Zolkin.
Zool!
Zordon.
Have you seen the Keymaster?
So
Voltron?
Who was
Yes.
it?
What?
Zolkin.
Zolkin.
Who is?
She's mean.
Oh.
Why is she being mean?
Number one.
What? Crazy arm. What? Okay. Zentherums. We're all part of the Zentherums, and well, I was just here to take over this village and set up another part of our network. Is that okay?
Wait, but so, like, that means you had nothing to do with the whole Nightstone thing? That's really weird.
And not the
Is
goblins.
she lying at that part about not having anything to do with the...
You can roll.
15.
She's not lying. She had nothing to do with the stones coming from the sky or the Nightstone being removed.
Did you see what happened to the Nightstone?
No, I literally was. I haven't seen anything.
Were you here for the Nightstone?
I've seen it.
And then I turned to the snake and I was like, "Did you see what happened with the Nightstone?"
Nope.
It was more like,
I did not. Nope.
22 is the snake lying.
Quotes of the day. Is the snake lying?
Snake is lying.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh. That darn
So
snake.
make me rip one of your wings off.
Not the wing.
Don't
Into
make
it.
only
a
cheese. The cheese. Don't forget about the cheese.
I love cheese.
Do you want another turkey leg or not?
Okay. Giants, big giants came from the sky. Put down boulders. Big boulders.
the wings.
And I'm
Yeah,
just like
the wings are kind of
waving-
boulders.
waving a
Boulders.
turkey leg.
Yeah.
It's like,
I want it. Big boulders, giants from the sky took.
Giants?
No, no,
We
I'm
don't-
the only one that
only
can
we can-
understand
so we just hear-
this is a snake.
Yeah, you just hear it.
Keep talking.
Flip.
It's so
Took
close.
the
it's
took
so
the big black
close.
stone.
Where? What direction did they go?
Up.
To
They're
the
like-
sky?
flying or jumping? Oh, I don't know what's going on.
All right, good enough. And then shove it in its throat. That's how it eats. Oh, so they were giants. The giants took the stone.
Big, tall,
And apparently they went up in the sky. What type of giants do that?
big, tall, terrible giants in the sky?
Do you know about those type of giants? You read a lot of books.
Cloud giants! I'm assuming I... Yeah, because they're in the clouds.
Oh.
When you're way up high and you look below and the world you left and the things you know, little more than a dream is enough to show you just how small you are.
Yes, exactly. I
Aw.
read about that.
You're so
Badass.
badass with
That's
your
right.
knowledge.
That's right. Look at my guns.
Good work.
Those are good guns.
Big, tall, terrible giants in the sky.
You can tell me how cute she is.
No, badass was the key. That's the...
Yes.
Badass. Right.
Badass.
That's the key
But
term.
us, but
Badass.
So,
right.
Back
By
on
all
track. What are we
means.
talking about?
You're not allowed
Cloud
to take a
giants.
city, right? That's the thing that we shouldn't let her do.
No. I, as a paladin, am supposed to make sure that she doesn't take a city. You are under arrest.
But there's really no one here at the moment.
I suppose
What
nobody
happened
has
to all
a
the
city.
people?
Everybody ran.
When you got here, or after you got here, or before?
Most likely after. I don't think I was responsible for it.
So it seems to be that giants scared everybody away and just she and the goblins moved in to opportunity? And the wargs?
That's real lucky.
Oh, but they're coming back.
Well, we would assume they live here.
I would like to rage.
You know what? You know what? Oh, yes.
You
You know what?
actually
Oh,
say it.
please do.
Clementine. Clementine. There there's this giant boulder here that we really should break up and move out of the inn. Rage on that.
No, lady.
It,
Start with the boulder.
Intimidate the lady with the boulder.
Oh, I will break the boulder to intimidate the lady.
Yes.
Right.
As
Right.
many
Sure.
pieces as you can, and then we'll haul them out in your wheelbarrow.
I pull my wheelbarrow towards the barrel, towards the boulder. And I would like to use one sweep of my great axe to break it up and intimidate everyone and show them how much I use my guns.
So you take your giant hammer, and you want to roll? Doesn't matter. You slam down on the hammer, and it blows into 39 pieces.
Like a monster truck rally.
Yes.
I make the sound of a crowd around.
Who's here? Who else is here? Who did you bring with you?
It's fine.
That one amazed
The
me
town
better
came back,
than
of course.
What?
I expected.
They never left. You're going crazy, remember?
I'm not real.
What is going on?
so Zolkan said they're coming. When is that?
I don't know.
Wow, you're really bad at your job.
So do we go after the cloud giants, or do we?
Well, presumably that's what scared the people off, right?
Yeah, but they took the thingy with the thing. Do we know what the thingy does?
Do I know what the thingy
Oh,
does?
the giants
know
took the
if the thing
rock.
does.
Yes,
I probably played on it because I grew up in Daggerford.
but nobody knows what it did. And then Zolkin's coming to take the town, I guess? We have a lot of options. I didn't train for this.
There's probably still goblins
Do you
about,
need a
one
yellow
would
legal
assume,
pad
too.
to figure out what our...
Does anyone have an abacus?
Yes, actually.
Oh!
I take out several books. There you go.
So I'm going to go in the corner with my abacus and try and figure out how to solve this problem with like a little textbook.
So as you do that, you just see an arrow come shooting through the middle of the abacus.
My abacus!
Your abacus!
And there's two goblins standing at the front of the door into the dining hall.
I cast sleep on them.
You guys sleep on them? Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll your, is it
It's
4D 8? 5D8?
I got the spell right here.
I don't remember.
There we go.
Sorry.
We have the bard cards here too somewhere, I think.
5D8?
The
4D8?
spell sends
Bar
creatures into a
cards.
magical slumber. Roll 5d8.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's, I think, the total number of
Blah,
HP
blah, blah.
you can affect.
I don't seem to
Yep.
have a D8. Wait, there's one. Need extra.
Nope.
Okay.
Kidding me? I brought my dice.
Is that your dice bag?
A dice bag, yes.
It's so cute.
Nom 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 nom
Before
nom.
it eats our
Wow,
face.
that was a crappy roll. 19.
19. So you see them mocking her like, and then they blow so hard that they just fall over and fall asleep.
Things are really weird here.
I suppose you saw those too, huh?
Yeah, I've been seeing them for the past day. Yes. I
Right,
saw
right.
them.
Yes, the past day.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Sure.
Are they with you?
You're not a good liar. Just stop, for Christ's sake. You're awful at this.
They're
Look,
not with
I
me.
don't care what you were trying to do with the town. I don't care what you were here for. I just want to know, because this is all driving me crazier than I already am.
Isn't Tarnum letting in anybody these days, I guess?
All I know is stones came from the sky. Humans, all the humans left. Goblins came in,
And
and
you just
I've been trapped here because of the
happened
goblins.
to be here.
To take over the city, like ruling takeover.
So who's this
Zolkan?
Zoltan?
He's just another member of the Zentharum.
What's that?
Oh, let's just say.
No, not let's just say. Just tell me what the bloody hell it is.
Just we buy and sell and trade and.
Right, so you're a
Really
black
sell.
market.
Yeah.
I've heard of
I'm a
your
pirate.
type.
I don't give a fuck. All right?
Nice to meet you. Okay.
Yeah, right. See? Now we're communicating.
Oh, fine.
She's
My
so
sister's really good at this.
We could just be nice, and it would. Can we just?
Some people don't like nice.
So, presumably, your boss wanted to sell this stone on the black market.
No, we didn't really care about the stone.
Then what are you here for?
We just wanted to set this up as a home base.
The entire friggin' town?
Yeah. Wouldn't
That's a
you?
little obvious, don't you think?
We're not always the smartest when we do these.
Clearly.
Clearly.
You let the snake do the talking.
I didn't know you could talk to him.
Well, I'm a meh.
Are you kidding me? She's dressed in all furs. She's clearly the druid. Just as
not
you were
wearing
clearly
any
arranged
fur.
her. Well, maybe
This is
not,
a
because this
wolf
is not your
to
snake.
punch.
You could just be a rogue, I suppose. But then why are you carrying a sword and not daggers? I don't understand. I don't care. I don't care. You're complete friggin' idiots. Your entire organization.
Those are strong words. I climb into your pocket and rest.
Oh, God, I wish you were imaginary.
So now that you've got her secrets, what do you want to do with her?
Whatever, I don't care. You're free to go.
She's sort of
Get out of
I
here.
mean, like, presume as long as like you're being nice to the people here and they can still live here and stuff.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Or we
Right,
could
no
kill
problem.
them.
Try lying better, though. Otherwise, they're liable to run you out of town. Just so we're clear on that.
We
I mean, I know I'm hard to lie to, what with the tentacles and all. It's fine. The point is, you're going to need to do better.
You're gonna
or
set up an
we will kill
internship.
you. Murder.
Sure. Murder.
No.
Murder pixies.
No.
That's what you are. You're a murder pixie. It's fine.
I think that we need to take her to the proper authorities.
They left.
I
They're-
think
they're-
we're,
Yeah,
we're
I
the
mean-
authorities are all gone.
I was just sort of like
then
point out.
Is there?
Can you walk over to the jail?
Is there a jail? Yes. Is there a jail? Is there a jail in town?
Yeah, you could
Okay,
you could find a place
so
to.
Now you tell the truth.
I attempt to.
Oh, I thought
arrest-
she was talking as a DA.
She's been accusing you,
Yeah.
Eric, of
Kella's
lying.
just like, yeah, there's a jail right around the corner.
See,
Doesn't
sometimes
the
you just
DM
need to be
always
nice.
lie?
Right?
Hey, I
Yeah,
am
it's
dark
right around the corner. I mean,
intimidating.
no jail.
So I attempt to arrest this woman.
Okay. Do you?
Does
I
it
mean,
go
are you-
well?
Give me a strength check.
If she fails, I would like to immediately chop off her foot.
I got a 17. What do you get?
12.
So as you go around her back to try and brace her,
Mm-hmm.
she hits you with the back of her elbow in the face, and you're so tough it just kind of stuns you a little bit.
Okay, that's not very nice. Look,
What are you doing to me?
I'm just gonna take you over to the jail because you have obviously been committing crimes.
I didn't commit
So-
any crimes. What crimes did I commit?
You came into this village with
Trespassing.
trespassing intention, and then you trespassed.
I mean, the door was down. I didn't trespass at all.
Chop off her foot.
She's got a point.
It will teach her a lesson.
I think you
I
can
mean,
leave this
intent
one.
to commit
We
a
can always-
crime is very rarely
But I guess
actually
technically
a crime.
that's true. You haven't committed a crime.
We can always come back. She'll probably commit one at
That's
some point.
true. We could come back.
That's
Okay,
true.
We'll leave
well,
you. Just
I will let you go because technically
With a warning. With a warning.
Oh, good.
They do
I'll
that to me
let-
all the
I
time.
let you go with a warning
At
this
least
time.
we get a stern warning.
A
Murder
stern
pixies.
warning.
Seriously.
Murder pixies
Really.
are my backup.
Those goblins are probably going to wake up any moment, so you can go arrest those.
Oh,
They're just
okay.
sleeping.
Okay.
So I'm heading over to the goblins to
Okay.
try and arrest them.
Okay.
Are they still asleep?
Oh yeah, they're sleeping.
Okay, so I tie
Hog tie them.
yeah, well, I tie them together and drag them over to the jail, looking for the jail in the town.
Okay, so you
drag them across the town.
Don't forget to take the weapons.
I forget to take their weapons.
And Mirandize them. Make sure they understand the routes.
Yes, I read No, I don't know what those are. You are a lawbreaker, and me, as a recent graduated paladin, I am arresting you for crimes. Oh, does it count if they're sleeping? Oh.
Do you understand these words have never been read to you?
So you're just like backing me up as I'm dragging them through town. Nice.
Okay, so you're just dragging them, and their hands are like backwards, so leaving a trail from the inn to the jail that's
Yeah.
pretty much right next door. And you
It's convenient.
So
Yeah,
it was
oddly
the
enough.
temple, and then right next door is the inn, and then right next door is a jail.
It's
Very,
not a-
it's not a-
very,
it's not a
very
big town.
compact
Sort
town.
of
Town.
a fall from grace right there.
Yeah.
Like religion, drinking, imprisonment.
it's like it was planned.
Good.
Yeah.
Well planned.
It's an efficient system.
Yeah. And you
then
throw
you
them
go
in the
back.
cell, and they're still sleeping. They fall off the bench that you put them on.
Then I shut the door, and then I write a nice note, as if a sheriff or somebody's actually ever gonna come back and be like, "They were looting your town. I arrested them.
They took all your pies.
One of them took pies. We killed a few. Sorry. Cava Prosecco."
Mention the one who was trying to touch his sack.
Oh,
He's dead.
right.
He was the pie one.
He
There
was
was also
stealing
indecent
pies.
exposure of sack.
Right, and then I'm just
Okay.
like, yeah, and I'm feeling really good. And then I'm gonna.
Until you realize that the sheriff is never coming back and you have sentenced them to a life of starvation
but
and
I have-
slowly dying.
That has, according to this sheet, that has not occurred to me. I'm the best
Probably
paladin today.
didn't remember to lock the door
Yeah.
either.
That's also possible.
That could be possible. So you make your way back to the rest of the gang in the dining hall. Kella is still still with you. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
Adventure.
I want to go on adventures.
More
Yeah,
goblins.
I think a promise from Kella that when the actual people who live in this town come back, that they won't fight them. They'll let them come back and just integrate themselves into the community and be positive members of the community. Because we'll be back through.
Okay.
Eric, can I just quickly see what I have maybe heard or read about the Black Network?
Yeah.
Not that they're called the Black Network. Oh, okay, nothing. All right. That's a good plan. Yes. Never mind. Definitely don't extort or kidnap anybody.
No,
uh,
definitely not.
I mean, I don't have any knowledge.
So
but
she's fine. She says nothing.
Even as
She'll
a
do what you
city
say.
urchin, you might not have
I mean,
She's
like,
a little
as-
scared
as-
of these two over here.
You probably know.
The rest of us are too.
what would I need to roll to know about the Xantherans?
Streetwise?
Do you
Doesn't exist anymore.
you have any history?
I mean, I lived in a city my
Ooh, I
whole
have
life,
history.
so I have like a city background. Have I encountered them in
will
my
give-
times as a
You won't get a bonus, but I'll give you advantage on a regular
perfect? Take it
roll.
on. Doesn't matter if it's an int check. I don't have anything. So 17.
Okay, so you have heard that they're an unscrupulous shadow network that sets up little cells in different cities and really has trade on the black market.
Okay, is it like people trade or like stuff trade?
Mostly stuff, but
Okay.
you wouldn't put it past them to maybe sell a slave or two or here or there.
No people selling.
Okay, no people selling.
And we definitely
And
trust
we're
you.
done here. Mission successful. Woo!
First day of adventuring together.
Who
So-
knew adventuring
so-
is going to
so-
be so easy?
Do we want to find the big rock? Is that
Yeah.
what you wanted?
That wasn't why I
Oh.
was coming here, but
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm
It's-
working for you still, so
yes.
I like rocks.
I mean, we might as well find it, right?
I mean, if
I don't like
giants
them.
came down from the sky to take it,
What if I could
that
turn
doesn't
into a
really happen.
giant?
Standing outside, looking around the town.
I'm going with her. She's very intimidating.
Okay,
Standing
Yes,
outside,
let's look for clues.
so
looking just right outside the tavern, looking around.
Shall we split up, gang?
That seems like a good idea always.
So as you walk out of the dining hall, you notice a couple things. You see to your left a giant building, or well, not giant, but 20 by 30 building that has a sign on the top that is a blue shield with a lion emblazoned on it. You also, in front of you to the northwest, you will see what looks like a farm, but you can kind of make out. What's funny is in the crops you see these pumpkins kind of moving around. Literal pumpkins that's just moving around. And then further down, if you look straight ahead, you see a bridge that leads up to a keep.
I turn to Kellen or whatever the heck her name is, and I say, "The fuck is up with those pumpkins?"
I don't know. That's weird. Am I going crazy? Is this what?
Yes, you are.
Floating pumpkins. What is going on?
What is going on? You are so bad at this. Pumpkins. Right. A keep. All right. Does that seem like the direction that maybe the footprints had been heading in? The ones that were leaving the town, or is that?
You saw human footprints that were leaving the town, but you do see more goblin footprints kind of going up towards the keep, and towards the farm, and towards the other building with the shield on it.
Well, the pumpkins will probably take care of the ones that went to the farm. Guys, we should probably go to the keep and rescue the stupid nobles. Might be a reward.
Yes, let's rescue people. It is noble. Or the nobles. Damn it.
And as we walk past that building with the shield, I'm wondering if I recognize that shield symbol at all.
You don't, but the door is open and you see lots of weapons in there.
Ooh, weapons.
Ooh.
Gear. Upgrades.
Gear.
And we
Upgrades?
spend the next hour and 45 minutes swapping out gear.
Yeah, I was going to say, at the
Yeah,
very
inventory.
least, until she comes back, this is what I'm doing. See if there's anything good in there.
So, what are you looking for?
Rapiers, daggers,
Yes,
leather
yes.
armor.
Yep.
Any of it magical? I
Nope.
cast detect magic.
You can't. Nothing's magical, but you can find any kind of sword, like normal sword that you want in there, like a long sword.
Just normal stuff.
Yeah.
That's boring. All right, I pick up like, I don't know, 9 daggers or so.
Okay. You got 9 daggers.
See if there's anything ironic for me. For my wheelbarrow. My unicorn needs a weapon.
Like a lance?
Yeah.
You find
Like
a
jousting
Use a
pole or
little
whatever
knife.
it's-
you find a very very sharp,
Like a knitting needle, maybe?
toothpick. Kind of like the little pick that would go inside a martini, right, to stab the olives.
Right,
Just a little bit
Course.
longer.
of course, sure. I ignore it.
I find you a pointy stick on the ground.
Daggers.
Here, stabby!
Right.
Do you want it?
Any like dog collars or anything like that? She could have a new belt.
I got a thorn
yeah.
in my hand.
You find a leather-studded dog collar.
Great, great.
Look, I'm not a sub.
You have a new belt.
If anything, I'm a top. Let's be honest here.
It's only because of the wings.
Pick me up.
I ship 'em.
And I am very confused.
I'm just going to go in there and like see if I can find a sharper version of the swords that I have.
You do.
So that I don't have to sharpen them.
Absolutely.
Is there anything in there for me?
What would you be looking
I
for,
find you
dear
a pointy
Harold?
stick.
I don't know. I'm not. Whatever adventurers use.
Why don't you come in and see if anything speaks to you?
I go in.
Literally.
You can't
go
choose
in?
a sword
Yeah.
for another person.
I try to get one of the really large swords,
Okay.
and like it falls on
Yeah,
me.
yeah. So you grab this giant claymore, and as you pick it up and you hold it up, and you kind of stumble back, and it sticks into the top of the door. So you're kind of wiggling.
A little help
Back and
here.
And you take 1d6 of damage.
No bother. I'll just leave it.
And so you walk out, but the sword is still hanging from the door.
Can I go in? Can I take stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not using it right now.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's called a requisition.
It's just that this was the thing that you arrested me for before, and I want to make sure that we're still friends.
Right. We shouldn't steal stuff, but I suppose it's kind of an emergency because we have to go save
We're
the
on a
nobles.
quest.
Yeah, we're questing. And in my book, it said that sometimes when questing, it's okay to
Requisition
commandeer,
items, yeah.
requisition. Okay. Okay. Yes, we can do this.
I go in and find the shiniest dagger.
Thus begins the paladin's fall.
First the temple, then the inn, then the jail.
Yeah.
Then the jail.
With
Then
a
you
stop
just
at the
bounce
armory
back.
along the way.
Yeah.
And steal on your way out.
So you find a dagger that is laden in gold with a snake wrapped around the handle in emeralds.
Where was all this stuff when I was in there?
I specifically said I was looking for shiny. I'm gonna
You
write
asked
down.
it-
This doesn't qualify as special?
You asked magical. That's not magical.
Oh, for Christ's sake. I see her walk out with this and I go, what the Then I go back in.
Tie it around my neck and wear it.
And I still don't find anything.
It's you go in and everything's rusty for some reason.
Yeah.
You don't know why.
What is going on? You're going insane.
Oh, I'm not. I'm already there.
So, you guys looking for anything else?
Adventure.
Okay.
Anything giant-sized?
No, nothing giant size.
Let's go to the keep.
Yes, let's go to the keep.
Before we walk away from the inn, I look at her, I go, no people thieving, trading, whatever. No slavery.
Okay. Okay.
None.
Slavery. What about a smidgen of slavery?
No.
No.
Slice?
No.
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 Little bit.
Stealing's fine.
Not even
Slavery's
not
bad.
even
Well-
subpar wages.
Stealing's not good.
No, and if I come back and you're doing any of this,
I'm just
I
saying.
will arrest you. And I imagine I walk on the rest of you like,
Plus, murder pixies.
Little bit.
Murder pixies.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'll see a piece of cheese on the ground, and I squish my foot onto it, and I say, that'll be you.
That was good
Yeah,
cheese.
Going to smell like cheese all day.
Cheesy toast, cheesy toast.
It was Limburger.
At least it's
Right.
like actual cheese and not just feet funk.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
way.
yes, walking to the keep confidently. Let's do it. We're
Okay.
adventurers.
So you march on out very confidently, and you pass the farm where you saw the pumpkins, and you realize it's two goblins that have stuck pumpkins on their heads, and they're
Hey.
Tag you it!
and then you realize they're just playing a giant game of tag with themselves.
I ignore
Did
them.
they?
Coming to think
Did they
goblins
have
just like to
eye
have fun.
holes?
Nope.
No.
They just
Right.
pop the hole underneath and
Just keep walking.
Seems harmless enough.
and they smash each other and they in the pumpkin and fall back.
Right. Great.
Oh my god, did you guys see that? Those two pumpkins turned into goblins. That was crazy. Anyone else see that?
That's part of the circle of life.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
have been
Goblins are
locked
born.
up too
I
much.
read it in one of my books.
Starting
I
to
think
have
that book was wrong.
yeah.
No, books are
I'm
never
having
wrong.
some concerns about
Everything written down is true.
Well, they seem okay, so maybe we should head to the keep.
Ding. Gwyn will remember that.
I won't. Em's like, what?
Writing? What?
I can read and write. My signature.
And notes on
And it's
snakes.
Basic words.
So you keep marching past these goblins, and
Yeah,
you
they're
make it
having
up
fun.
to the bridge, and you notice that halfway between the bridge and the watchtowers of the keep, it's been missing. Kind of like a giant rock fell on it.
Is there at least
Is
a
there
giant
a
rock
rock?
in between that we can walk across?
It's too high, but there's about 15 feet or 10 feet of space between one side of the bridge to the next.
How far can
How
I
high
jump?
up
I
is
bet you can
it?
throw me.
About 15 feet.
Oh, yeah. Can I throw you? Can I? How do I find
Sure.
out?
Can I just fly across it?
You can try. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I've got it. I make it.
12.
What?
12.
12? Okay, so you build up some momentum. You're about 10 feet back, and you start flapping your wings, and you run, and you run, and you run, and you jump, and you start to flutter and fall down a little bit, but you make it just across.
And then I sit down and I lift my back leg and spread my toes and look between them in the fashion that you might have recognized from a cat.
Ugh.
And everybody sees this all happen.
I did not
I mean,
expect
I've done that,
that.
but I was a cat.
I did not expect.
I'm having second thoughts about having you throw me across there.
Did you want me to throw you across? Because I can totally throw you. I've been practicing this in
Yes,
school, and
wait.
I'm very excited.
Right.
You said how far does
is
it
there-
cross? 15 feet?
About 10 feet.
Hang
10
on.
feet?
Is
Okay,
there
so I get-
something on the other side to hang on?
That's what I'm-
Please. Is there something on the other side to tie a rope to?
No, but you think you could probably tie it to one of the pylons underneath the bridge?
Yeah.
That's holding the bridge up?
Maybe
Do I think she could probably tie it to one of the...
Sure.
That's probably fair.
Right.
50 feet of silk rope
Great, so do I, because we were both on a ship.
that you got us kicked off of.
Yes, well, keep telling yourself that. It's
Bard
fine.
that got us kicked off the ship. My mother. The hound. The wizard sparrow that left the wizard. Bard that got us kicked off the ship. My mother. The hound. The wizard sparrow that left the wizard.
So, do you want to throw the rope to... Is there something to tie the rope to on this side? Aside from the Dragonborn.
What's the check for jumping the distance?
I'll give you an athletics check.
Okay.
With
and,
strength would be the
Strength.
base.
Athletics.
No, but you could probably do the same thing with the pylon underneath. If you wanted to.
10 feet.
It's only
So it'll be
7.
just below the bridge,
So
or
we
the,
need to
the rope will
handle
go
so-
just below the...
Cheesy
Turn
toes,
into a bird.
cheesy
I was
toes.
gonna turn
okay.
into a bear
are there
again so
any-
you could ride me across, but I could turn into a pigeon if you think that would be better. Actually, that's probably what I say. I was gonna turn into a bear.
You should. I mean, you can do whatever you want. There's no pressure here.
Because this is a lot better of a strength
Are there any
check.
planks
Safe
from like
space.
the houses that got smashed, like that would actually span the whole distance?
Yeah,
back there?
absolutely.
Oh, I need somebody that's actually strong to come with me.
I'm strong. I'm strong.
Oh, so, want to go find.
The rest of us just kind of stand
Okay.
there and
I mean, I'm not.
watch the dragonborn
I'll
work.
go, I'll
Not
go
me.
with you.
So Clementine is still licking her feet. You two go and try to find some boards, and you find some that look kind of adequate, but they're only about 6 feet each.
If only we had a way to mend these
Does it
together, but I
look
only do
like-
I have a
illusion.
hammer.
Does it look like they were broken at some point and could be mended
Yes.
with, say, a mending cantrip?
Maybe.
I mend them.
Boosh! Somehow these you
I like-
you see the
I
wood.
like see them puzzled together. I'm like, oh, they're
Yeah.
go together.
You
got
see the
to learn
code in the
that
Matrix, and then
I can bend the spoon. There is no spoon.
you're going insane. There's no spoon. So you now have a 12-foot long beam.
Huh?
I break stuff a lot.
That was an idea.
Great
That worked.
idea.
Teamwork.
Yay!
Look at you thinking outside the book.
Oh, boom! Mark it on the pun meme.
Friendship.
Meanwhile, we've had a discussion about who should throw the rope to whom. We've decided that we should both throw ropes to each other and tie them so we've got 2 ropes. So it's easier to do the whole process.
Well, now we
So-
have handrails to walk across.
Yeah.
As you guys come back with the the
This is
the
most
pillar
complicated
pylon,
job.
you have seen that these two have already just put 2 ropes back and forth.
I don't know
Oh.
what we're supposed to do with that. We've got the beam.
Can we put the beam in the middle
then we
and
use
just
the
use
ropes
the 2
as
ropes?
handrails.
Okay. This is the most complicated crossing
Ten
We
ever.
built a
Foot
bridge,
jump.
you guys. We built a bridge.
So you slide. What you do is you slide the beam underneath the bridge so that the ropes are above it, and back across the other side.
Yes.
Why are
Who's-
you looking at us?
Who's brave enough to walk across?
I'm lightweight-ish.
I'll do it.
Okay.
First things first, I'll turn into a crocodile.
So
Shark
you start to walk across. You put your hands
Yeah.
on the beam,
What do you want?
and you put the hands on the beam, and you walk and you get across.
Great.
I'm going next.
Okay.
Can I reach the ropes?
I'm assuming I've
I mean-
already shimmied across the
Yeah,
rope.
you didn't even need the beam. You're like, this is come on. So you get on the beam, and you walk and you get across.
Okay.
All right, I'll go last.
Okay.
I go next.
Okay. So you get along the beam and you try to do a little dance on it, and it works. And it's graceful.
It's like a balance
Stick the
beam.
landing.
Try to.
Yeah.
There's a little dip. A little like practice.
And you get across. And Harold, you start to walk across
Knobby
the
knees.
beam and roll me a d20.
And a big gust of wind.
Roll
Yeah. Roll me acrobatics.
It is revealed.
acrobatics.
Yep.
Oh,
Up
15.
come the
And you get
ropes.
across.
And I make I use minor illusion to make the sound of audience again.
Wow, the crowd goes wild.
Don't worry, we've already established I will look under robes.
I mean,
There's a mystery under there.
So you see, now that you're all across, you see that the keep has also been struck by some of these giant boulders, and it's half fallen down. And as you get closer, you see four what you would think would be city guard, standing over a corpse that has been laid on one of the tables inside of the keep.
What?
Fancy clothes.
Oh, no,
Very
City
fancy.
Guard.
They've really let their upkeep go.
How many toes does he have?
10.
Damn, I don't trust it.
And the four guards look at you and, who are you? What are you doing here?
We're here to save you. We are adventurers adventuring, and I'm Kava, and these are my friends.
I
And
thought
we're here.
I thought we were archaeologists. Did we change jobs?
It's under the broad category of expeditioning.
Okay. Yeah.
We help people when they need help.
How are you today, sir?
Well, considering rocks came from the sky,
The
not
body
that great.
look kind of squished.
Huh?
Does the body look kind of squished?
Yeah, the body looks.
A little more squished than usual.
Yeah.
A little
What
bit.
kind of bugs are all over this bottle?
Bugs?
Yeah, what kind?
Something dead that one.
Snails.
Snails. Quite strange.
Happy birthday, Harold!
Hey!
Whose birthday is it?
In case you all couldn't hear that, people
Yeah.
just walked by
Yeah, I was,
singing "Happy Birthday."
The chat was gonna be very confused. 'Cause I'm pretty sure
Yes.
none of these mics would pick that up.
Clarify.
Because
we're all like,
are
what?
not area mics. and all of us looked in the same room.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good. Happy
Um,
birthday, whoever's in the chat, and it's your birthday.
Yes.
You're welcome. That was
Birthday.
for you.
Yep.
One of the guards says it's been a little bit of a rough day.
Seems that way.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Lady Nander was crushed by a boulder, and we haven't been able to leave because, well, I don't even know how you got here because we couldn't get across the bridge. I don't even know. I don't even.
Not walls.
I don't even know what happened to the rest of the village.
We can probably fill in
left.
some of those gaps for
They
you.
left.
They left.
Okay, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah. The Nightstone is gone. Well, I don't really know.
The Nightstone is gone.
Yes.
Yeah,
what
what
is
is
the
that?
Nightstone? I've been wondering that all day.
We don't. It's just all we know is it's been here long before we were ever came, and it's made of pure obsidian.
Ooh.
Obsidian.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is it completely smooth or is it?
It's smooth, but it's a little jagged.
Okay.
Or
So it
yeah,
is a
smooth, but a little.
gneiss
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all tied together quite nicely.
And he says, so, how are the villagers?
There weren't any.
only
They were gone.
We only
I
saw
mean-
footprints.
We
They're
saw
really
some bodies,
ugly.
didn't we?
They're ugly. They're hideous.
Those are the goblins that have come in.
Goblins.
Well, we got most of them, so you're fine.
10 toes.
We like 5 of them,
They
really.
mostly
There's probably
seem
more.
to be entertaining themselves with pumpkins and
Sacks.
ringing the bell.
It really didn't
and
seem to be
stealing
doing
pies. It didn't seem to be
Oh.
doing too much damage, just mischief.
Okay, well, the villagers probably fled to the caves.
Oh,
Is the-
caves.
could-
I like caves. Sorry.
Oh, okay. If you like caves, could you please go and see if they're okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I love making sure people are
Sure.
okay.
Since you're guards, maybe you want to clear out the few straggling goblins that are still around. before we
Absolutely.
bring back
Are we
the
able to get across the
people.
bridge?
Yeah, we can leave the rope and
We fixed it
board
for
thing.
you.
Beam you over.
Like transporter.
Yes, I've got this. No, I don't have that spell. I'll learn that spell someday.
Do you have any?
beam you
Do you
over.
have any extra ropes lying around the castle? We used up 2 of ours.
Sure,
to split
sure.
up
Take
the-
whatever
the
you need.
bridge.
You can. We've got rope. Yes.
What
Great.
else do you have?
Food.
What kind?
She likes
Is there
cheese.
Fresh
cheese?
pies.
Don't say cheese.
Pies?
Pies.
A lot?
And cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese.
Cheese.
Do you want some?
Cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese.
I
Cheese.
immediately go start
Actually,
scavenging whatever
carry
food I
it.
can find.
Okay,
even if
so
it
you-
appears to be in the trash.
Un-
Do a lot
as-
of eating in this campaign.
Yeah, so
Like
there's
food.
there's a there is the table with the dead lady on it, and next to that there's another table filled with different various mounds and different various kinds of cheeses.
It's not cranberries.
Cheese.
Next to it.
Tastes a little dead.
Right,
What?
great.
It's not trash.
Any other beams that we can rig so that they've got
Yeah, you
know,
could absolutely.
full armored
yeah,
people can
you,
walk
you,
across
You
it?
see
not-
beams that are
Alright.
hanging down from the crushed.
so just
keep.
really quickly, we try and organize them.
Okay.
To,
Make a
To
bridge.
like actually use the makeshift bridge to really quickly do one that they could walk across in full armor.
Yeah.
And not.
You absolutely build them
And then I
a
take
suitable
my rope back.
and the rope is yours.
Yes.
And as you now the guardsman tells you that the caves are about a mile north outside of town. You'll see them. You can kind of see them from the high road. You'll see just a giant mound that has trees sticking up off the mound, but you don't see anything around. It's desolate around the mound.
So just caves in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we can find those.
Those
We-
don't sound like caves.
It's a wonderful place to hide.
Those sound like catacombs.
Tome.
Barrows.
Sounds like a place where you put
Tombs.
dead people.
I like cats.
That you built a mound.
Oh, a barrow.
Can I
Barrow.
would I recognize that as a natural structure or as a
You would think it's natural,
okay?
but the trees don't seem. The
Okay, it
trees
seems a
seem
little
like
off.
it seems something's off about the trees being there.
Well, that's why we're adventurers, is to find off things, right? I mean,
This does
discover
sound like
the-
archaeology.
Yeah, this. I'll wait till we see it, but that doesn't
To
sound
the
like any
caves.
cave I know.
Caves.
So what are you guys doing now?
Are we walking to
I mean,
caves?
we head to the cave. We walk to the caves.
I have a fun game.
Caves.
Everyone said the word moist.
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 Say it.
Say it.
Moist.
Yeah.
That was a fun game.
Are the caves moist? Is that why we're
Probably.
saying it?
Right, great. Onward.
Moist caves.
So moist cave. So as you guys walk out, you cross the bridge, and then you just hear. You just hear a man's voice screaming, "Kella!" And Kella!
Nice.
And you see 7 riders come into the town square on horses.
Oh, that might be Zolkin.
Zolkin!
Kella!
Zolkin!
Kella!
Zolkin!
And you see Kella run out of the dining room or the dining inn to meet them.
I
How
would
far
like
away
to
are they?
stealth
How far
and
away?
get very close,
Okay.
if possible.
They're about 50 yards away from you.
23.
Okay, so you creep up to the square. You hide behind one of the rocks that have fallen down, and you see who you would presume to be Zolkin dismount and give Kella a hug, and they just start talking, and I think that's
No, that's definitely
Scene.
not what I thought they
Alright.
were gonna do.
why would you think?
When you were like, we give him a hug, I was like, presumably it continues from there.
And then
And
Then
Crime
to the
scene.
to the
They are-
temple, and then the inn, and then jail.
They are so bad at being stealthy.
And that's it, guys.
All right, yeah.
Let's
Oh.
stop
That's
there.
all for tonight.
Yay, that was
So-
fun.
So congrats on the first round of this.
yeah, you too.
Yeah, you're
All
all still alive.
No thanks
For
to Liz, who definitely attacked
now.
You survived all of our puns and jokes.
I know that's
You didn't even get to play your ukulele.
That's fine.
The moment will come.
I don't know how to play, so it's okay. That's it. Rest of my song next week.
so. You guys want to plug anything you guys are doing before we leave?
Oh yeah, it was sign off.
Yeah. Hashtag WotC staff. That's all I got.
Pretty sure like the whole show was advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I have to. I have to do that.
Just a little.
Let's just reintroduce ourselves
Yeah.
one more time.
Yeah,
Do the
go
thing.
around and do
Oh,
the
yep.
plugs.
I'm Maris. I'm the fabric alchemist. Just fabric alchemist all over the internets.
All up on that internet. I am Lauren, Random Tuesday. I stream on my own channel. I'll be doing that tomorrow evening. Creative. And then I also stream on Hyper RPG.
Oh, because it's
Wednesday night.
Tuesday tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Wait, you creating tomorrow night
Will
Mass
you
Effect?
be
I don't know what I'm
randomly
doing
playing things?
I'm doing
It's random.
It'll be random.
It's random.
Tuesday.
Thank you.
I am Liz Smith, also known as Dammit Liz. I'm Dammit_Liz on Twitter. I also work at Wizards of the Coast, and since we are promoting this, and I am here, I have to say hashtag WotC staff to let you know that I have a conflict of interest and bias when it comes to D&D.
I think it would be a conflict of interest if we were playing Pathfinder.
Oh, that's probably right.
Yeah.
Bias
I'm-
is probably
yeah,
right.
bias is good.
Look, I have had a lot to. Your turn.
Well,
We've had a lot of drinks and not enough food, which, it's a perfect
Plate
It's
of nachos
awesome.
the other day happened.
Look, it's a completely untouched plate of nachos.
Yeah, that's almost
Camera
sacrilege.
3 Zoom.
Eat
Untouched.
the nachos.
We sacrifice for you.
I'm Jessica Marzipan. You can find me on the internet at Jessica Marzipan. Feel free to tweet at me and tell me how much you are upset at my, contempt for the audience, of course. And you can find me on Twitter and at Twitch. My stream Mondays now here, and Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Yay!
I am Anna Geeks. You can find me at annageeks.com, which redirects to my unpronounceable, unspellable Twitch name. Also, worst name on twitch.tv redirects. That's pretty much all I do is I'm a full-time Twitch broadcaster. I am taking tomorrow off, though, because, the lack of food and the alcohol and that sort of thing.
Smart.
Yes.
Hashtag WotC staff.
I am Greg Bilsland, and I am no longer hashtag WotC staff, not WotC staff.
Hashtag not WotC staff.
Not WotC staff. Formerly of Dungeons & Dragons, I've been working with Eric to put together some programming for Divi Loots. I'm actually going to be probably streaming Baldur's Gate on Thursday, which I have actually never played. Shame.
What? That's
Shame.
exciting.
Shame.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Shame. Bing
Bing
bong.
bong. Shame.
So I'll be streaming that in the afternoon and probably just stumbling through the tutorial because it's 2nd edition.
Awesome. I'm Eric Benson. I am also working on this with Greg, and we actually have a D&D stream, another D&D stream tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
What? You're seeing someone else?
Yeah, sorry. They were my first.
Aw,
But
that's
I'm
so
also going to, not hashtag WotC staff. I want to give a shout out. I was just reading the Volo's Guide to Monsters. How awesome is this cover, by the way?
Ooh, that is awesome.
And if you guys can, before our stream, Dice Camera Action is on at 4 p.m. Pacific, so give that a watch too. It's a day of
Chris
D&D.
Perkins, right?
Yeah, Perkins is running it. There's a great cast. So hopefully you'll watch both of those streams tomorrow. And I'd like to give a big thank you to Sean and Demetrios, our guys that are working the audio and
Can I
the
move
Twitch
a
chat.
camera? Yes,
Oh,
do it. Do it, because then you have to do the
Then
thing.
you have to do the
Then
thing.
you have to do the thing. You have to do the thing.
You're now.
Oh, yeah, hashtag not watch. Yeah, you do.
You have to do the thing. You have to do the thing. Yay! I work with these fuckers.
Shame.
And chat,
chat.
Yeah, and thanks for everybody for
I'm grabbing
watching the
it.
show and
I don't
chatting.
know why I'm doing that.
So cool.
It is
And
sweet.
we will
I
see
was
you
just
guys next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
See ya.
Thank
I will
you.
eat
Hashtag
first.
gang symbols.
Hashtag